Good evening. Welcome to Hunter the Vigil. This would be session 11. Seems like it's been a lot. Maybe that's just because I cram 1,000 things in every session. My fault, in a good and bad way. But anyway, our players, as we know, is Gail playing Suzanna Crawford, Kevin playing Gavin Korval, Jay playing Eli Haak. I even pronounced it right this time, just to prove a point that I can. Matt playing Alex Harper, and Shawna playing Eva Green. Jay is dialing in from outside, so if it sounds a little fuzzy on the feed, that's what's going on there. And I'm going to turn it over to Kevin for Gavin Korval's recap of last session.
All right. I'm still at a loss for what transpired down in the southern tier. As we were making our way up the path to Jenna's house, a werewolf rushed us. It attacked, and I was flung against a tree and lost consciousness. I awoke to Eva trying to move me. Over her shoulder, I could see Eli, or some version of Eli, fighting the werewolf. They traded blows, but suddenly Eli gained the upper hand and slammed the creature down and started to tear its throat out. Eva, seeing what Eli had done, ran for the nearby shed. To be honest, I would have too if I didn't feel like every bone in my body was broken and my head was swimming in pain. It took all of my effort not to pass out again. Eli seemed to relish the kill and reached his claws into the werewolf's chest and split it open to reveal a still beating heart. He scooped it out and started eating, seeming to savor each bite. Then he looked in my direction, and I could tell he wasn't done eating. I painfully pulled myself upright and leaned against a tree, trying to talk Eli down. I kept shouting for him to stand down, but it was clear that Eli wasn't in control. Something else was. Suddenly, I heard her voice, Carla's voice, in my head saying that she could help me subdue what was in Eli if I let her help. I accepted, and suddenly I felt her in me. I could smell her perfume, hear her laughter, and a flood of memories rushed into my head, overwhelming me with power and happiness. But I also sensed her pain and sadness. I channeled all of those emotions and directed them towards Eli, driving out what was ever in control of him. He collapsed. Eva came out of the shed to help tend to Eli and myself. I stood for a moment, trying my damnedest to hold on to Carla. The memories of our time together flooded back, overwhelming me, but I felt her slipping back into the realm of the spirits. Her smell and voice slowly faded, and once again I was alone in the woods. I wept. Seeing Eva trying to help Eli get back up brought me back to the present. I hobbled over trying to assess the damage, but there was just so much blood covering Eli. Suddenly, an old man appeared, thanking us for taking care of Jenna. He asked us to follow him to his house where he would help fix us up and explain what we had just encountered. Once we arrived at his house, he rummaged around for some items and made a healing salve, which he applied to Eli and myself. He must be the shaman Lena mentioned. Whatever it was he applied seemed to work, as I could feel the warmth spread down my body, numbing the pain. He explained that Jenna was part of a werewolf cult and that it corrupted her, made her bad. He explained that she tricked Leonard into conducting the ritual just to see what would happen. This led to him becoming possessed. The man explained that they could not break the curse, but that Eli killing Jenna has finally released her from her curse. He was sad that she had died, but said she is now at peace. Being badly hurt and in no shape to deal with Leonard, we decided to head back to Rochester to regroup and figure out a way to help Leonard. We returned back around 9 or 10 to find the place a mess. Corpses in the yard, the front door and windows smashed out, and fire damage in the interior of the house. Alex was in rough shape, filled with what looked like hundreds of tiny holes all over his body. We dragged him into the house, and Suzanna called the doctor. He came as fast as he could, and spends a couple of hours trying to patch him up, but says that he needs blood if Alex is to survive. He leaves to get more supplies. Suddenly, Alex's phone rings, and Suzanne answers it. It is his uncle. Suzanne explains to him that he is dying, and the uncle says he'll be right over. When he arrives, he asks for the mysterious book that Alex used a couple of days ago. I go downstairs and retrieve it. He tears out a page and throws it on the ground, and a weird, impish creature crawls out and starts tending to Alex's wounds in the most peculiar manner. Once done, it crawls back into the page, and the uncle picks up the page and puts it back into the book. Alex suddenly draws a deep breath and his color returns. His uncle gets up to take his leave and says Alex will be all right now. We all get some food and then head off for some much-needed sleep. As I lay in bed and close my eyes, I try to reach out to Carla again, but there is nothing there. Feeling her presence, hearing her voice again this afternoon brought back floods of emotions and guilt. Once again, I felt powerless and insignificant and as I let her slip away again. I take a pull from my flask and wipe the tears from my eyes before laying my head onto the pillow, and for the briefest moment, just for a split second, I think I can smell her perfume, and then darkness takes me. I awake in the morning and go down to assess the damage and talk to the group. Alex is up and about like nothing happened. Suddenly, we all get a mental message from the Scotsman that he's being held captive by the vamps and needs our help. Looks like all the gloves are off now.
So guess what I found out? I need to spend more time in the gym. Which is a little shocking for, I'm a tech person. But when you use the nifty little claws that I have, turns out you need to bulk up a little. Lesson learned. So our evening started with several vampires storming the house, breaking in, and then chaos happened. I'm fighting, Alex is fighting, the wizard's fighting, the poor Green Knight, who I now think of as Groot, was apparently fighting in the yard, but we couldn't even see what was going on with him. The wizard starts setting the vampires on fire, which was very effective, but it ended up trying to burn the house down, which was a problem. I'm fighting hand-to-hand combat with my nifty little claws, but I'm really not strong enough to really make them effective, so most of the time I was just holding them at bay, doing a little damage here and there. The wizard gets yanked out of the house by God knows what, so now I've got more vampires. Alex is fighting in the front room, can't really see him, I'm just trying to live. At some point, Alex ends up going out the window? I don't know why. I could feel something in my head, but I told it to go take a hike. But I did hear a crash, and I guess that was Alex. And then at some point, the little girl upstairs wakes up and, well, we didn't have a vampire problem for very much longer. We end up outside, and there's a vampire just doing unspeakable things to Alex, who's on the ground. Groot's in just a big bramble pile. And the little girl transforms, takes the vampire, and, well, kind of does a, tiny human thing that it was bad. Bit the thing in half. So, things settle down. So it's just me. The girl goes back upstairs. Alex is a mess, and he's dying. He's just covered in just holes, and he's bleeding everywhere. I call Dr. Taylor. He comes over and says pretty much that even with a transfusion, Alex is probably going to die. Because he's got 109 holes in him. Of course, we also don't know, fun fact, Alex's blood type. So I'm making calls frantically to try to make sure that we don't kill him by giving him the wrong blood. That was fun. Alex's phone rings and it's his uncle, whoever that is. I tell him Alex is dying and says, I'll be right there. Okay, great. More people. This is fun. Ava calls. I just tell her things are bad. Get back here. Hang up on her. Still trying to plug all the holes with Alex. His uncle shows up and, oh my God, got that book to work. I guess this is what Alex might have been trying to do the time that he attacked us, but this guy obviously knows what he's doing. So he pulls out a page, drops it, and a little anteater creepy thing comes out of the page and just starts feeling and sucking all over Alex. But as gross as that was to watch, his wounds were closing and his color was reappearing and he was breathing. The doctor was appalled. But it was better than nothing, and at least we got him stabilized. The doctor left. We all basically crawl back in the house, which is no longer on fire, thank you to the dragon, and settle down and start comparing notes. They tell us about their fight with the werewolves, which just sounded appalling. And we realize the wizard is gone and not come back, and we need to try to find him. But that's tomorrow's problem. Those three go upstairs, they go to sleep. I'm watching over Alex, and as I'm falling asleep, I have a dream about a man standing over Alex, just running his hand down his body. Scared the crap out of me, and I woke up, and no one's there. I don't know what that's about, but it happened. Next morning, we start to regroup as much as we can, and we are all just psychically invaded by the wizard, who's screaming that the bloody vampires have got him and we better come get him. Oh boy, today's going to be fun.
Well, we survived the werewolf. I let despair get to me, and I was doubting the order of things. Grandpa Ben really set those worries straight. I am still on my path. I am so thankful for his wisdom, and honestly, after all this is finished, and if we're still alive, I really hope I can visit him again in a safe and quiet time. It's just mind-blowing to think how petty my concerns were 2 weeks ago. Pottery classes and tea gardens for beginners. Now, I must speak the name of a demon and destroy it. But first we regroup. Gavin is really enhancing his spiritual abilities. I could see into the realm surrounding him. I do worry for his safety, because he would be a real snack for that white vampire. Wheeli showed his other half in the werewolf fight, and I wouldn't be alive if he hadn't. And there I was with my pistol pointed right at him. I didn't know if he was in control or not. I ran. I left Gavin there leaning against the tree. Literally 2 monsters are fighting each other. What am I going to do? Survive. And I did. But back at the Lewis house, while we were gone, a sizable battle took place. It was sizable. Yeah. Sizable battle with a wizard, a dragon, and vampires. And sadly, the Green Knight has fallen. But after dragging the scattered vampire corpses around the property to at least a central location, I did find a seed pod on the Green Knight, and I hope with time the seed will mature. That's a big loss in my heart. Even if I never see him again, I'm so grateful to have experienced that connection. Alex's Uncle Bill showed up. Then we witnessed him tear a sheet from his magic book, summoning some alien anteater creature that literally licked his wounds, healing most of the 109 holes in his body. And that was pretty wild. I don't know why I was chosen for this. In the woods, I ran, I hid, I'm weak. I don't have what the others have to offer. I'm just a woman. I feel like a scared little princess who lost her knight. But this is my path. We don't always get to choose it. I'll do what I can, even as little as chicken nuggies and bacon, a blanket, a Gatorade, or a special silver spoon for Avondale to rest on. I'll do what I can to keep that path clear.
So, we're fucked. Turns out when a 9-foot werewolf charges you in the woods, you can't reason with it. Who knew? It hit Gavin like he owed it money. I dodged the first swipe, but took the next 2 to the gut. Eva shoots it, and the wolf basically shrugs it off like a flea bite. I try to roll away again, and Lizette goes full disappointed coach mode on me. What are you doing? Fight it. Do you want help? I said yes. Mistake? Jury's out. Next thing I know, I'm the size of a bear made of nightmares. Claws like combine blades, mouth full of bad decisions. I tackle the wolf, rip open its chest, and yeah, I eat the heart. 0 stars, would not recommend. The worst part wasn't killing it. It was almost turning on Eva afterwards. For half a second, she wasn't Eva. She was prey. That's when Gavin went full spiritual intervention and dragged me back from the inside. I wake up bleeding out in the snow, just like I lost a boxing match with Takesis. Then Grandpa overhauls, walks out of the woods like it's time for chores, and calmly informs us that we just killed his corrupted granddaughter. Because of course we did. Void Demon, possessed nephew, 1842 silver dollar like it's Supernatural Antiques Roadshow. Neutral ground, coax it out, try not to die. Sounds simple. Meanwhile, back at Casa de Lewis, everything's on fire, literally. Vamps through the door, Green Knight down, Karen popping metal claws like Budget Wolverine. Scotsman turns his staff into a flamethrower and roasts the kitchen, while Agent Boomer gets fed on and riddled by shadow tentacles. We come back to a scorched, wrecked house, Alex on IVs, Scotsman missing, Uncle Bill rips a page out of the Demon Encyclopedia and summons an anteater to go full tentacle porn mode on Alex, while we explain the whole Shadow Wheelie situation to the group. Then we all try to sleep. Hatman shows up, because why the fuck not? Add a peeping creeper to the mix. And just when we think maybe we get a breather, the Scotsman pipes into our heads. I've been captured by the Venice. Come rescue me, bloody fucking down. So to recap, I ate a werewolf heart. Our knight is dead. Our wizard's kidnapped. There's a demon brewing and a big fucking dude. And now I turn into Godzilla if sufficiently motivated. Like I said, we're so fucked.
They're here. Front door, multiple targets. Need to shield the others. Align sights. Squeeze trigger, deafening blast. Advance to living room. Don't get caught in a fatal funnel. Wizard shouts something. Feel my chest tighten. Something is wrapped around me. Protective energy. Additional gunfire in the hallway. Suzanna shouting. 2 on me. Clawed hands, but these 2 are sloppy, crazed. Rack, squeeze, control recoil. 1 sent reeling back. That should have done it. Shit, these things are persistent. More claws, raking against my armor. Rack another shell. Wait for the freak to close in, point blank to its face. Dead. The other leech is still on me. Claws tear into me. Armor's getting shredded, but still on my feet. Rack a shell, squeeze trigger. Point blank to the chest. Target's still up. Shit. More claws, digging deeper, feeling the hits now. A voice. Vision's blurry. Hard to focus. Rack the shotgun. Aim. Slowly. Fire. Clip the vamp's side, still up. It keeps striking, ripping into me. It's too much. Run. Smash through the window. Glass and wood everywhere. Cold. Snow on my face. Fuck, it hurts. Look up. Green Knight engaging targets in the field. In the driveway, 30 yards. Stationary target. Arms outward. Not moving. Shadowy tendrils. Get up. Pain is all over. More yells from inside and behind me. Advance down driveway. Careful. Rack another shell. 10 feet. Align target. Slow breathing. Squeeze trigger at apex. Blinding flash. Control recoil. Target goes flying, motionless. Then stands. Damn. Target advances. Shit. Rack shotgun. Tube's empty. Fuck. Pain. Darkness. Voices. Can't make them out. People moving. Pain subsiding. Slurping. Wet. Shadows. Scratching. Pressure on chest. Awake. Alive.
Thank you for those excellent recaps. Good job, Eli. Good job, everyone. I'm impressed that you guys actually spent a little time and break those up. It's hard to remember everything if you don't, I'm sure. A lot going on. So anyway, you got through your night. Most of you from sheer exhaustion. Some of it physical, some of it mental, some of it both. But it's 8 a.m. Sunday morning. You're pretty much assembled in the kitchen. Smell of burnt wood. The wind is blowing through the front. because the door's ripped off the hinges. So there's about an inch of snow that's blown in about 10 feet into the front entrance. You know, the side windows shattered where Alex went out it. The other plastic that was holding the window in the study's been ripped off and it's just flapping in the wind. Avondalea's gone back upstairs where there's some semblance of heat upstairs. Not much downstairs, it's a little cool. The furnace just can't keep up at this point. The house is in horrible shambles, badly burned in 2 areas. And, yeah. You know, it's 35 degrees inside, about 30 outside. And
We got voices in our head.
Yeah.
Sitting around the table and eating a little breakfast. Those of you that are into the breakfast thing, mostly nursing coffee, maybe having a little light toast or something. Some of you may be eating hearty. And you just heard the Scotsman scream for help. And that's where we're at.
Question on last session. How many vamps were killed in that fight? Because I know Eli and Eva dragged bodies, right?
I think there are 6 bodies total in a pile behind the house.
Because we're selling them.
Yep, under a tarp.
Well, I'm just trying to imagine what's left at Lamora Farm.
Right.
Because
That's a
estimates
chunk.
from
Yeah, you have.
Detective-
There are 6 vampire bodies.
6. Okay. Because remember, they originally said, what, 7 to 9 vamps could be at that house? Because
And
Daryl's doing recon, taking pictures.
And it sounds like from what Alex saw, one of those vampires is not your average thug.
Yeah.
Which we already knew with the Serpent Queen.
Well, we know that she's a problem,
She's a white vamp.
but that was potentially someone with some other significant ability besides just pure physicality.
But, and I'll direct this question to Suzanne. These white vamps and tendril vamp, they're still can't be out in the daylight, right?
Don't know. I'm a hacker.
You're a hunter too, right?
Well, yes, but in general, I'm not a field combatant. I'm a hacker. I gather information. You need to meet your.
I don't even have Discord on.
Okay. There was a lot of. Jay, you got a lot of feedback when you spoke. Does anybody else have Discord on in the room?
No.
Okay.
That's probably because I covered you when you're speaking.
Are you still hearing the reverb?
I heard a little, but
Oh, you're on open speakers, aren't you, Jay?
Yeah, but how did it sound when I was doing the monologue?
That
was good.
was fine.
Yeah.
and what you just did now was fine.
Yeah, we might just pick up a random background noise.
Well, he's got open speakers, so
Yeah.
if we're talking, it's gonna feedback loop.
Okay.
So, Scotsman's being held prisoner, presumably at Lamora Farms, and we got to get him
Yeah.
ASAP.
Okay, so let's ask the obvious question. What physical condition are you and Eva in?
I'm fine. I mean, it's
Can you
gonna
fight?
get us.
Can you fight?
I can move.
Try.
Okay. Can you fight?
I can move. If you need me to go in to retrieve the Scotsman, that's
Any
Fine.
badge damage should be healed.
no. I've got 4 lethal still.
And Alex, what physical condition are you? Is Alex healed? Did the anteater just suck him back to health?
I don't know. How are you?
I still have 2 lethal boxes marked.
Yep. So it healed like 4 boxes of lethal damage or something.
Yeah, that's
6. I think it was 6. Yeah.
And is Wheeli hurt?
He had, if he's like me, he should have had 3 boxes knocked off from that healing salve. Because that shaman put stuff on both of us.
Yeah, I got 5 lethal right now.
Oh, so he's got 1 more than me right now.
Okay. So, can your uncle come back?
Yeah, I don't know.
What about Detective Dan or whatever?
I don't know if
Well,
he was here.
The detective, well, we could use the detective as his weapon, but we need the sucky anteater. Because Gavin's hurt. Wheeli's hurt.
I don't know if I want that thing on me.
Too bad. If you're going to wield that sword, you need to be healthy. Don't roll your eyes. That's just facts.
Back to my original question. If we were thinking there were 7 to 9 vamps, based upon Daryl's recon photographs, we took out 6. This is our only chance going today.
Well, sucky anteater thing didn't take very long.
They could be draining the wizard right
I
now.
also don't know what you're talking about.
That's how you were healed. So, yeah. So your uncle summoned something out of that book, and it was a creature. It looked a little like an anteater, had like a big proboscis and whatever, and it just kind of crawled all over you. You literally looked like a pincushion.
You shouldn't have been alive last night.
No one should. If the doctor said you had over 100 holes in you.
And it stuck its tongue in everyone.
He did, yeah. He was very thorough.
It's a great visual.
We enjoyed it. Not really.
No, it's very disturbing to watch.
Let me call Bill.
As if we go into combat right now, we're just gonna die. I don't want the wizard to die. Don't misunderstand me. But
we're not going to get another shot. If we
oh
leave
no,
him
I'm
alone,
saying I think we need to heal up, and we need to go.
looking out the window, what is weather? Is it sun? Is
It's not too
cloudy?
bad. It's it's a typical winter day. It's
Any blue sky. That's all I care about.
Yeah, no, it's looks like it's gonna be a decent day.
Okay.
A little bit of a light breeze, but high
As long as
20s.
it's sunshine.
No snow really.
Fire
Forecast next day or
works.
Fire does work.
Fireworks.
Here's the thing that also I don't think Alex is going to like to hear. But how many days have those missing women been in that house?
That's right.
Several.
Yeah, it's
So
been, it's
either
been,
they're dead, they're being fed on, or they're being turned.
So my point is they're not the priority for rescue right now. I'm sorry to be that way, but right now it's the Scotsman.
Well, it has to be.
Right.
Well, why not 2 birds with 1 stone? He's probably at the same fucking place.
No, I get that, but if it's a matter of priorities and extraction, he's got to be our number 1. We don't know the condition of those 6 women. Again, Eli, I hate to say it this way, but they're probably gone.
Well, free him first, and then he can help us free the rest.
Assuming he's in any condition to do so.
Right.
When he spoke, we didn't get a vision, right? It was just
No, he was just screaming.
Yeah.
but we know the house that where they were
correct
holding those individuals from the original footage.
from Daryl's footage.
Daryl had no visuals of the women.
Oh, just the.
He had visuals of the main house at Lamora Farm.
I thought he saw people feeding
he
on.
did,
Yeah.
but they were not any of the women who were missing.
Okay.
You don't know. There was some guy.
It was it was
Remember
people
they
before.
killed one guy in
Yep.
a pickup truck out front or out back, really.
Yep.
And there were people being passed around inside that were, being toyed
Okay.
with.
But when we look at Lamora Farm, is it one of these houses?
Remember, there's buildings
Yeah.
out back too.
Oh, hang on.
Because those are like all barn buildings, I think.
There's like a greenhouse looking thing and then a barn in the back. This is the main house.
Yeah.
This is like a front barns store area.
Can you
Greenhouse.
Can you put like a little dot to look at it from the road?
Yeah, I was doing that.
It's nice that it's in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Because we were just there checking it out. Everything was covered in snow. We'll let you put your little dude there.
It's off of what?
Ontario or
Is it Salt Road or Basket Road?
Ontario Center.
yeah, Ontario Center. It's right by the school
So
and stuff.
315.
Because the school's on the corner of 104 in Ontario Center, I think.
That's
It's a couple of blocks down. Well, the corner of Ontario Center and 104 is Walgreens.
Oh, it's the couple. Yeah,
it's,
you're right.
it's down a little.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not
still
that far from there.
right.
I mean, it may be a mile, if that.
They've got what looks like a maintenance shop,
Right.
and then there's two buildings right on the other side.
Yeah, there's a two-story house and then like a low bunkhouse.
And then out
Yeah.
back.
The one closer to Ontario Center Road is the main house, you believe?
Right.
Yep.
That was the pictures. It looked like you think your best vantage point is that he was in the trees, probably on the north and east side of the main house.
Okay.
That's where he took the videos.
Okay.
And then you think the truck video of the guy was over here in the parking lot. So you can see like the trailer, I think it is, or old RV or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kind
There's-
of to the northwest. There's
Yeah.
a couple of other little vehicles or trailers or something parked over there.
Yeah, they've got like a maintenance. They've got like couple maintenance bays, and I think there's like an open air enclosure just
Well-
behind that they probably have like tracking
Right, you got
and
the
stuff
main
in.
house, and then just to the north of the main house is a parking lot.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Well, then to the south is like the farm building.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of. And then there's a secondary building. And then if you go on back, there's like a greenhouse.
Right. And then further back.
Is that where you
Further
saw
back,
the...
there's it looks like it's an open, probably parking equipment and stuff under there.
Right.
There may be some stuff inside there, you don't know.
Yeah.
I think our main target has to be that
The
house. They may also be keeping people in that second house that's on the back side. So I think I am gonna call Uncle Bill.
Okay.
Hopefully he answers, but I'm gonna see if he will make his way out here while we're kind of getting ready.
And then call Detective Jackson because we need that gun. Well,
Yeah.
Those bullets.
We need
go
the
ahead.
gun.
Hello.
Bill,
Just another.
it's
body.
Alice.
Well, hey nephew, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. I got told you were here helping me out last night. We need some more help though.
All right, well, give me a couple minutes and I'll be over. Same place.
Same place.
Okay.
And then I'll give you my phone, Suzanna, so you can call Detective Jackson.
Okay.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I had a very terse conversation with him last night. We didn't know what your blood type was. It was a little important detail to know.
Yeah, we should probably have packages on all of us, but
Moving
that
forward.
needs time. Yeah, we need some fucking time. I'm gonna start gathering any of the like topographical maps that we had. I'm gonna turn to Ava.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons, armor, squad vests in the back of my cruiser.
Okay, I'll go out and get them.
And anything that spits fire. Flamethrowers, I think, would be very effective.
We were talking about that. I've got 2 cans of hairspray in my backpack. That's all I could carry
Gavin.
with me.
Well, that and a lighter.
Any
Yep,
medical
got a couple of
supplies you
those.
can scavenge up. The war wagon had first aid and stuff in it. Grab anything else that looks important on the war wagon.
I'll go out to the barn there.
Because we've got your truck, your old truck here,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And then we've got
Realize truck.
And we've got Will A's truck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start just doing like a quick plan for how we should set up a cordon and assault on the building.
I'm going to call Detective Jackson.
Jackson.
Suzanna Crawford.
It's Crawford.
Wanted to let you know Alex survived.
Well, that's good. Gonna be some questions.
I bet.
I haven't even finished the paperwork to send in yet. And, I had to reach out to, his handler.
His boss, I know.
To try to get help for his medical assistance. I'm glad to hear he's okay.
It was a close thing.
I'll make sure the paperwork gets in, I'll get it in this morning. Not that anybody's gonna look at it probably until.
I grabbed the phone from Suzanne, put it on speaker. Jackson, it's Alex. It's Harper.
Hey man.
Can you get here? ASAP?
I got to get my wife back. She went in for a couple hours this morning, so I'm not technically on. Once she's back, I can come. What you need? I got kids here, man.
We need the thing out of your trunk.
The thing on my trunk. What are you talking about?
What you showed us, the special gift.
The special bullets. It's I don't know, a little after 8 now. My wife will probably be back 10:30. Is that gonna work? I can head over after that. But I got 2 young kids here. Or if you want to come on by and get them, I'll happy to give them to you.
Out there.
Yeah, we might have to. Listen, I gotta make this short. We're gonna make a move on this farm. Something big happened last night here.
All right.
I don't know what Suzanna told you.
You just said you were in trouble and you need to know your blood type.
Yeah.
The fact that you're talking to me, okay.
6 or 7 of those things raided our safe house.
Okay.
The things that you fought.
Said I'm happy to help, but I gotta wait for the wife to get back.
Send us the address.
You know my address? Okay. A few minutes later, ping,
Yep.
there's his address.
Okay.
He's over
Go,
Rock.
Eva, go.
I'll go.
Go, Eva, go.
I got my phone. I'm on my way.
Where's he going?
Go get Detective
Oh,
Jackson's
okay.
gun and the ammunition.
Yeah, so I'll go out in the barn and the bandwagon, just find whatever first aid stuff I can find.
Yeah, there's a first aid kit out there.
That and any other supplies that look like they might come in handy. Whether it's rope or flashlights, anything like that in there, I'm gonna bring back.
I'm gonna go down to the lab. I'm looking for anything that I think might be helpful. Reagents, anything, potions, something.
I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff down there. You just don't know what most of it does.
Just have Eli start drinking it.
Yeah, because that works so well for us.
I'll put the address in my phone and then share my location so you guys can track where I'm at.
And I'll reply to that text saying, my friend Ava's coming to grab those
Things. The things. We didn't find any flamethrowers in the barn, did we?
No, but there was talk over Discord that Eli can probably put something together.
So I did have those little like pump sprayers.
Mhm.
So you could fill that up with gas, and then you could get a blowtorch, tape the blowtorch to the end of it, and you pretty much got a flamethrower.
We're gonna
work
go
about 10 feet.
MacGyver on this. Nice.
I'll let you build one. You just needed a little bit of crafts.
Yeah.
Your crafty people are Eli and Eva.
Yep.
We're gonna MacGyver something together, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I can go back to the farm and probably rig something with freaking acetylene tank.
Yeah.
Those are pretty big, but I mean,
Excuse me.
you know, propane tank would probably be easier because it's a little smaller and a little easier to cope with. But yeah, you could build something giving a little time.
Go crabs. The one
What's
skill I don't have.
Same.
Jackson probably 20 minutes away. Everything.
Yeah, he's in Irondequoit.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
Even
over the
closer.
bridge, depending on
Good.
where in Irondequoit he is, I mean, probably 20 minutes. Yeah, there and back.
So coming down the driveway, you see a, you know, typical Chevy Malibu-ish type vehicle.
Uncle Bill.
We're hoping. Well, you're open.
Parked near you, out clambers Uncle Bill. He's got a backpack thrown over his shoulder. You'll come up and, hey, and we can't knock on the door, it's missing.
Bill, in here.
You'll come in, Alex. I see the,
You diagramming?
Oh,
I'm
he's going
like
crazy here.
I'm in the zone. All right.
It's much less holy this morning.
I see that. The creature does its magic. It's strange, I know. Trust me, I know.
It was a little gross, but
But it does. It says, are you aware that you got a group of people out back?
what?
When I came in, there was a group of people out back.
A group of
Yeah.
I'll go look out the back window.
If there's a bunch of fucking elves or some shit out there.
Give me a perception roll, okay? What's plus composure?
Wits. 2.
You see, it's from a bit of a distance, so you're not getting a great view. There's a few trees and stuff in the way, but it's right near the cemetery area. And you see multiple figures moving around. First count, you see 4.
Good fucking lord.
So Eli's gone to his farm.
Eli, did you go to the farm already?
I don't think I went. I just mentioned I could go to the farm.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Okay.
rustle out
So
some
Eva's
stuff.
the only one that's
Eva's the only one I think that's left yet.
okay. I'm gonna grab Suzanna and Eli and say, let's head out there. Somebody's out back. Alex can deal with his uncle.
the reason his uncle is here is for you and
Fix
for
you.
Eli.
There's somebody out by the cemetery. Whether they're digging up more or whatever, we gotta figure this out.
Bring the little cocksucker with us.
Bring your shotgun.
Oh yeah.
I'm me, Eli, and I
Like,
don't
we
know
don't
if Suzanne.
have we don't have binoculars or anything like.
I looked out the window. There's like 4 people.
Okay.
Oh,
Get off my lawn.
There you go.
Meddling kids.
The 3 of us will start heading out towards the
Gavin, Eli, and Suzanna.
Yep.
All right.
Assuming Alex and his uncle are just talk.
Yeah, I need to know exactly what happened with this book, and what else it can do. Like,
I mean, if Eli starts shooting, you're gonna hear it.
yeah.
All right, so as you guys start moving on, you're just kind of rushing back towards the cemetery, right?
Mhm.
You're not trying to be stealthy or anything like that.
I mean, it's a wide open area. There's
Yeah,
really
it's
nothing
kind
to
of-
south. Yeah.
So as you get, although we get a decent visual, you see 4 humanish figures, and one turns and kind of spots you think, and then they start to run.
East, north,
They run
or west, I'm assuming.
west.
West. Okay.
Kind of northwest.
Let's get to the cemetery and see if it's
Okay.
been
let's
dug
go.
up. I mean, I don't think we're going to be pursuing them, but let's see what's going on there.
We gotta get Groot back.
Group did his job.
Right now,
Poor guy.
this place is like a sieve. You can only plug so many holes.
We have to pick battles.
Yeah.
We need to get the wizard so we
No,
can fight whatever's in the
You get there,
inventory.
the entire top row of 6 graves is open.
Yeah. Fuck. The hunt's coming.
Well, we knew that.
No, I know that, but it just keep on coming.
Did you guys get the spear?
No. We got to go back.
You guys almost got murdered by a werewolf and you didn't get the spear?
No, either we have to deal with Leonard or we have to just go down there and steal it.
Great. Let's go.
There was only the 3 of us, so. And Eli pretty much wanted to eat everybody.
I'm kind of okay with that at this point.
May have to revert. Go, Godzilla!
Well, okay, so I'm just going to be brave. I'm going to look in the graves. Like, is there nothing in the graves?
Oh, there's coffins.
But are they open?
Yeah.
Okay.
These 6 figures ran off into the woods.
It was 4. It was 4, right?
Oh, 4, yeah.
Figures running off. Yeah. Well, now you have in the entire top row
Of
there's
6.
5 rows of 6. The entire, row close to the
Well, we knew
houses.
2 were out.
Correct.
So
So now
the 4
fourth-
that we saw are...
the
okay.
next. Yep.
Okay. That's tomorrow's problem or
Yep.
later today's
No,
problem.
I agree.
Bill will tell you, he says, this is a very unique book. And he'll set the book. He says, there's someplace we can talk a little bit.
Bill, how much time do you need? Because honestly, we are zapped, we are drained, and we still have to keep fighting.
Well, I'll make it quick then. The book can be helpful, but you have to master the book first.
Well, I've met the Keeper's secrets.
Dear God, why would you talk to him?
I got
Yeah,
pulled
bro.
into it. I got pulled into it a couple nights ago, and
You cannot mess with the book unless you are in a good spot mentally. Because if you're unstable, it will pull you in.
oh, that's fucking
Stop
awful.
touching things, Alex.
Oh,
But if you can master the book, you can control what goes in and comes out.
they said you pulled out some creature and it healed me.
We learned that your desire can become manifest once you've mastered the book, and then you can pull from it. Now that page goes away. So it's a finite resource. You want to grow more pages, you have to give the book something.
Like experience or knowledge or
No.
what the Keeper took from me.
No. Like life, like sacrifice.
Christ.
We used to give them captured NVA soldiers.
Holy fuck.
We'd feed them to the book. So that way we could pull out the tongue healer, as the guys would call it, to fix the guys that got tore up.
This is
No
how
little
you.
sucky fucky dude.
This is how you survived all that shit over there, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mastered the book. You can master it. You're strong enough.
No, I'm not gonna master it in 2 hours. We just got assaulted by about 7 vampires last night. And we have to go fight more of them. They took this individual we've been working with, this wizard, this Scotsman, and this white vampire that's lurking around the farms. If she gets her teeth or her mind or whatever into this thing, into the Scotsman, into this wizard, I don't know what the fuck she's going to be able to do. But we saw a video of her just suck the spirit, the essence out of some guy in a van and or in a car, and just literally just suck the life out of him without even touching him.
Well, you know, if you'd hit me 20 years ago, I'd go get my gear. But I'm getting a little long in the tooth for that kind of thing anymore. I just don't quite move. I don't even see for a shit anymore.
No, I wouldn't put
Wish
you
I
into
could
something like that, Bill.
help you in those ways, but you know, the years have taken their toll.
Is there anything in this book that can help us for this fight that we're about to go into?
Sure.
Whatever you can do for us, Bill.
All right.
We need it.
Tell me when you're 15 minutes from, a few minutes from leaving. It takes me about 15 minutes to pull the Garganta. That's what we call it.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck it is. But that's what we call it. But it's a big mean motherfucker and it'll pound some shit.
Oh.
What you want, right? You want something to fucking smash some things, right?
It'll fight for us?
Sure, if I tell it.
Okay.
No, it'll last for a few minutes. But it's a mean motherfucker, man.
Okay.
Picture a 12-foot tall, 4-armed ape. I don't know what the hell it is, but it will fuck some shit up. You know what happens when you send it into an MVA frickin' platoon? Oh man, it fucking wrecks their asses.
Okay. If I survive this, we're gonna need another talk about this fucking book.
What's there to talk about? I didn't write the damn thing. I'm just using it to survive that shithole while I was over there in the middle, over there in the Orient.
Oh shit. Okay.
About this point, we're going to come into the house and relay to you that the entire first row is now empty.
You never took much concern when you read about some of the stuff that Uncle Bill was involved in, but you read like accounts from engagements with his unit and stuff from the NVA side, and now it's starting to ring true when they're talked about. They were white devils and demon masters and all this stuff. He was like, whatever, it's superstitious bullshit. Yeah, maybe not so much.
Yep.
Okay, you get to Jackson's.
Okay. I'll leave the truck running. Hop
Yeah,
up to the
you
door.
pull up in, it's a modest, middle income area and around the Coy. It's not or anything, but, it's a decent place. It's not bad. You pull up and see he'll come out. He's putting on his jacket. And give me just a second.
Sure.
And he goes down and goes into his garage. A few minutes later, you see he's got a shotgun. And he's got his, flak vest on, or bulletproof vest, whatever you're going to call it.
Oh shit. He's coming.
And he's that. I found somewhere to watch the kids.
Rock, let's go. We'll take as many as we got. I'll shake his hand. Eve Green.
So he'll slide into the truck with you.
Okay.
All right, let's go kill some crazy vampires.
And you guys have my location, so you know I'm turning around. Not even gonna bug you. We're just gonna roll in. Cool. So I'll try and give them as much brief as I can on what we're facing and what we think we're going up against, and the situation of the house.
Well, since we're calling in reinforcements,
Yeah, who can you
call
get?
Marcy.
But she's...
She might
looking-
have equipment.
Or if she can get some other bodies. I know she can't do anything.
No, she's like you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Eli, you call her.
That's right.
They have a relationship now.
No. Yeah, Eli, call Marcy. See if she's got any equipment we can use.
He's reading the screen.
Pistachio. What did we lose, Jay?
No, I'm here. I can call her.
Okay.
No answer, Jay. Got to go straight to voicemail,
All right.
which is
I
not-
leave her a voicemail and I tell her that get back to me ASAP. We're making a move.
Okay.
Marcy?
Yeah.
I don't know. She can take care of herself.
What if they hit her before they hit this house last night?
I don't know. Possible.
So Eva arrives, I don't know, 40 minutes later, roughly, with Jackson.
Brought some friends.
Gents, Agent Harper, we're gonna go do some vampire killing. It's like a bad movie.
Yeah, it was a bad movie last night.
Kind of looking around, he's like, am I the token? That's not good.
Eva's gonna pull out a little pack of green stuff and that fancy pipe that Grandma gave her. Start setting that up. So listen, this has the potential to bump up your strength or stamina for a period of time, but it's gonna hurt after.
I'm used to that.
Yep. Just gonna get that prepped for everybody.
Now's probably the time. He's like, how many vampires do we think we're dealing with?
We took out 7 last night when they came here.
6.
6?
6.
6.
Well, they hit the house last night.
Yeah.
I didn't want to comment. It looks a little rough. I said,
That would be
okay.
why.
But they took an individual we've been working with, Scotsman.
The mystic.
Wait. Doesn't say vampire took all the girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me the
Yes.
mystic girls,
Well, yes.
right? There's another mystic. Oh, there's a lot of them.
This one's a little different than the individuals that we know from Webster. He's Scotsman.
Think of Gandalf. That's it.
Really?
Yep.
With a much fouler mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and I'll point to the fire damage. I mean, that's from him last night.
Oh.
Torched a couple vamps doing it.
Everybody took their willpower shots, right?
No.
I didn't take mine.
Nope.
I'm
Probably
holding it.
should do that.
I'm okay.
Oh, you're good on willpower right now?
I've got 4.
Okay.
When did we gain willpower back?
Usually, if you get a good night's sleep.
Did last night count? I'm unsure.
Last night counted, yes.
Okay. I'll put one
So
on
I
for
can
there.
knock one off too.
Everybody got a willpower point last night because everybody got a full night's sleep.
Okay.
It was rough. You guys were all
Yeah.
fucked up.
If you
Or the other way you get willpower is to trigger one of your virtues or vices.
Yep.
Sometimes it's tricky to do. So.
So everybody's in the, assuming probably the kitchen. I've got like
Probably the warmest
I've got
place.
a tablet pulled up. I've got some satellite imagery from the house that I was gathering, and
We got a blanket like hammered up against there. Got the oven on. We're doing my best.
Eli,
in the kitchen.
your phone will ring. It's Marcy calling you.
What's up?
Hey,
Still reading, I see.
you guys were looking to hit the Lamora farm, I'm assuming?
Yeah, and we got some shit going on over here too.
Why don't you guys come to the Lamora Farms? I called in a favor.
Light it up.
It's
Let's
done.
go.
Two TFV teams just hit it about an hour ago. Motherfuckers!
Oh no! Oh no!
You're right there.
Alright, we'll see you shortly.
So the crater known as Lamora Farms.
Right? I mean,
Oh my god.
kind of burning time. Probably shouldn't have.
Marcy just said that TFV just raided Lamora. I think it's done. I think we missed it. Let's go.
Before they steal the Scotsman. Kidnap him. Yeah.
All right, I hop into Eli's pickup.
Jack starts front of you guys. Says, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's exciting.
Let's
Let's fucking go.
Uncle Bill says, am I getting the Gargant? Or should I hold on?
no, hold it.
Jackson, what the fuck's a Gargant? What's the old guy doing here?
That's my uncle, and I don't know.
Can that Gargant track people?
I don't know. I never had to track anybody. I just had to rip their heads off and stuff.
You got anything that can track?
Sure.
Because we could track down those fuckers that took the elves out of the backyard after we get back.
Wait, Bill says you got elves? What kind of fucked up shit's going on here, Alex?
It's
dragging upstairs.
It's fucked up.
Jackson says with elves like Lord of the Rings shit?
Yep.
It's the end times coming.
We only need a dragon and we got a complete set, right?
We have one upstairs.
Wait, what? Get the fuck out of here.
And we have the
Wait.
Harbinger of Death downstairs.
What?
Don't go in the basement.
I didn't see some shit when we get back. Can you guys pile in the battle wagon? Bill says, all right, I'll stay here.
Okay.
Because I'll watch the house. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to a hardware store and get some stuff.
Get some plywood.
Yeah, if Bill's got an hourly rate that he wants to supplement his
old to do some of that
Social
stuff,
Security
but,
work with.
But he doesn't have a problem going to get some supplies. That way you guys can.
Well, I'll leave him the keys to the truck if we're taking Battle Wagon. Because
Okay.
I'm sure he's not going to put it in his Malibu.
Sounds good. Oh, thank you, young lady. So, all right, so you guys pilot battle wagon and tear off. Doesn't take long. I mean, you're 10 minutes from Lamora Farms.
Yeah.
And
Follows
as
a cloud of smoke.
Jesus.
yeah, as you're coming up, you can see smoke, several smoke trails. You're like, okay, and you come up, and you see, just as you guys are pulling up into, kind of the main parking area, you see this helicopter taking off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's a couple fields out there that are fine for that.
And you see Marcy standing there next to her Bronco.
She's not looking too good either, though. Didn't she
Marcy's
have?
a little beat up.
Didn't she have several lethal
I mean,
boxes
oh, yeah,
as
she-
well?
all you guys are beating all the shit, with the exception of Eva.
Well, because she was slightly less beaten up than me, but
Correct.
that's.
But she'll come walking towards you. She'll say, I got wind that TFE was kind of monitoring the vampire activity. And I know
Where
that
the fuck were they last night?
we had some challenges. in the area. So I leaked to them that they were potentially at the Lamora Farms to see how quickly they'd react. Pretty quick.
When did you make the call?
10 o'clock last night.
Oh, crap. Okay.
So 12 hours.
Yeah. So they, I would assume, came into their surveillance and then hit it. First thing this morning, the two teams swept through, and
Did they take anybody?
I don't think so.
Can we get in the house?
All they've done is come in, they killed all the hamophages, as they call them, anything supernatural, and
Anything?
then they turned it over to me. Since I made the call.
Have you been inside yet?
I have not. I figured I'd wait for you.
Well, let's go.
Oh.
We shouldn't have waited so long.
We didn't really wait.
I mean, it was
2
an
hours.
hour. Yeah,
Jackson
2
says-
hours.
Who's this girl?
Oh, Detective Jackson, this is Marcy.
Marcy Danner.
Marcy Danner,
Detective?
Irondequoit Police Department.
Oh, you're the fuckers that keep giving me parking tickets. He's like, it's not me. He's like, yeah.
Marcy knows all about the things that we talked about.
Yeah, that adds up. She don't look right in the head.
All right.
She's like looking at me. What? So Marcy says, well, let's lead on. So she'll take you up. The front door has been breached. As you move forward, you can smell, and the smell is unwashed bodies, a light tang of coppery blood, and maybe silver nitrate.
Hmm.
And as you step into the living room through the base of the front door, this house is fucked up. You can see where, and it looks like there's 2 vamps dead right in the front area, maybe guarding the front door. And they are like half burned, half blasted by something. And looking around, it looks like they got hit with like maybe silver nitrate shotgun shells or something. Point blank, just tore them all to pieces. There's 2 of those guys down. You can see that they're Marshall said they did take 1 living guy out of here, took him to the hospital.
What did he look
So-
like? Do you know?
Oh, young guy. Maybe 20 years old. Oh, and he'd been fed upon quite badly and abused, and said he'd been here for a couple of weeks. So they took him to the hospital. We didn't see that we needed to worry about him too much. So basically, you guys go throughout the main house. There's 11 vampires they've destroyed. You don't see anything resembling a white vampire. But there are 11 vampires that have been destroyed. And most of them are basically ash and dust.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them still have some semblance of bodies, depending on how they were destroyed. There's 2 dead people, 1 in each bedroom upstairs. 1 young woman, 1 younger man, maybe mid-20s or early 20s-ish. So we haven't ID'd them. The detective's like, he's like, I was never here, right?
Yep.
Because this is way out of my jurisdiction. But you're going to have to tell somebody about this. But they search the whole place, down into the basement, where they find 2 more bodies in the basement. But the bodies are older, like late middle ages couple. And he says, we believe this to be Mom and Papa Laura. So, but they killed 11 hemophages here. And then they swept through the bunkhouse as well, where they found 6 women. And they're in the bunkhouse, but they're unrestrained and should be in there being given some medical attention. So they're alive. And as you get out to the bunkhouse, you see that there's a couple paramedics or whatever, a medical team giving them treatment and stuff. And, they look a little rough around the edges, Samantha and the other women that were taken, but they're alive. And Samantha's like, oh my God, Thank you. Did you save us?
This young lady and her friends are responsible.
But I know you would have come.
We were.
We were planning on it.
Why does this keep happening to me? I think I'm cursed.
Just focus on getting better. We'll talk later.
You know, and she's not real bad. I mean, she's a little bit beat up, maybe. It looks like she's been fed upon a little bit here and there, but not a lot. Like they all have been. And Samantha's one of the younger ones, so obviously she's a little bit more resilient than some of the ones that are 50 years older, so they're struggling a little bit more than Samantha, who's 26, 27-ish.
Samantha, have you seen a Scottish man here on this property at all?
No, but we were in a room, and, they came in once in a while to discuss things with us, but, only two of them ever fed on us. Mm-hmm. A woman and I would guess her lover or something.
Well, let's keep looking.
What about the other buildings out back? Did task force hit those?
You eventually, there's several other rooms in the bunkhouse. It's kind of something like a bunkhouse where you would put a bunch of migrant type workers, little small rooms with a community bathroom on one end, where you could put like maybe 20 migrant workers. And obviously there's people sleeping in some of them and stuff like that. So you find 4 more vampires dead in the bunkhouse. So a total of what, 15 vampires now.
Here we thought 7 to 9.
Well, they had 2 teams come in here with a freaking helicopter. It's just 5 of us.
In one of the rooms, like one of the last kind of corner rooms, is it's just, it's not a big room. It's, big enough to put a little desk in there, a little dresser. There's a little tiny closet and basically a bed with a small table. But all the furniture's been taken out, and there's just a couple of cushions on the floor, and the entire ceiling and walls is got like esoteric symbology like written on it in chalk and stuff. You're like, what the fuck?
Doing a cult roll on it?
It would take you some time. I mean, you could, but you're gonna have to get into it for a bit.
Okay.
Take some pictures anyway.
Yeah, I think definitely with the phone I'll just be snapping photos of it to look at later.
So then you leave that room, and then she takes you out to the farmhouse, the equipment area, and there are offices out there as well. And there's an open area with tractors and trailers and all kinds of farming style equipment there. And then there's some offices, and the first office you come to is just a regular office, really not too much in there. The second office is, all the furniture's been basically pushed back, the desks and everything, to create kind of a clear space in the middle. And you see 2 more dead vampires, and you believe the remains of the Scotsman.
Shit.
He was killed by gunfire.
No. Doesn't look like he was killed by gunfire. Looks like he was pulled apart.
Oh, like what got a hold of Daryl.
It's hard to say exactly, but he didn't go nicely.
How much time do we think has elapsed since he screamed?
Since his death?
Well, like when he sent the message to us, was it been 2 hours?
Maybe.
Yeah, we got that call around 8:30, and it's probably 10:30, 11. Any effects on him? His staff, anything that he has on him?
No. I mean, looks like he was just basically in his underwear. So you think perhaps they put him in the circle and just physically beat him to death.
Circle's probably an anti-magic field or something.
It was just, just a circle in the chamber. It wasn't really a magical circle. Just an area where they could, like, fight or whatever.
How would he not be able to fight back?
Oh, you think he did?
They're vampires.
But it's just, he was not a physically imposing guy. He was powerful because of his spellcraft.
Yeah, once you get a hold of a wizard.
But, your typical wizard in melee combat is
That's
not going to be a match for a vampire or two.
But no sign of the white vampire.
They're sending me pictures of the fight. Once they finish uploading all their servers, they're going to send me a copy of it. We'll be able to see from multiple viewpoints. They do think that 2 vamps got away. Just so you're aware. Because I'm sure by the time we're done here, all that.
So that means they can move the daylight. Did we check the barn way back in the orchard? Like a greenhouse and apartment back there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's right.
So they must have fled on foot.
I was gonna say, how far are they gonna get?
I don't know. TFV didn't have, they're not a real talkative group necessarily. When the assault forces come in, they hit everything hard and split. They said they turned it over to me if I wanted to do our thing. Because, like, the problem we got is how are you going to explain this? I mean, something good happened. The vampires got fucking smoked.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of vampires. We walked into that mess. Oh boy, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I consider us pretty sharp, but that's a lot to handle even for us. I think we set both buildings on fire and walk away.
Get the girls
In
out.
fact, all 3 buildings.
I agree.
And leave the vampires in there and everything. Just let it burn up. I know that's a lot of money, but I think it's safer that way. And it's just blamed on a fire at Lamora Farms. Otherwise, how the hell are you going to explain it?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn to Jackson.
I didn't see a thing. Does this happen often?
This has been happening every fucking day.
For a week, yeah. At least for a week, for all we know.
Someone's got it out for us, Jackson.
Dude, stop calling me then.
That's Alex breaking the 4th wall.
Well, I was ready for a fight. I'm glad we didn't have to.
It's
I mean, that's a good thing. I'm
16
sorry your
vampires.
friend got killed.
16.
17.
17.
17, yeah.
He's like, how about I get the hell out of here?
Unless you want to fight a demon, we got lots to do.
What?
Yeah, we gotta do that too.
We'll talk about it in the car.
I got a crazy sister-in-law watching my kids.
Yeah.
I should probably go.
Do we want to check those 2 buildings or no?
Yeah, we can drive back there. There's like that long greenhouse, and then there's another barn back
Just
there.
to make sure that they didn't flee back there. But yeah, if Marcy wants to start,
Because they sent
Burning.
6 to our house last night. Which is why we all kind of look the way we look.
well, it's not more than 6 because we killed 6. Or you guys killed 6.
They sent 6.
Mm.
A couple may have left.
You're right.
A couple fled.
A couple ran, yeah.
At least one ran.
I don't know. I'm gonna walk down the corner. I'll get an Uber from there. I'm not gonna get an Uber from here.
Okay.
That's probably smart.
Good luck. Like I said, I'll help in ways I can, but let me get back to the kids. It doesn't seem like there's much I can do here.
Thanks, Jackson. I'll call you later.
I'm glad you guys are okay. And you guys just fucked up shit.
Yeah. We should probably get him.
You got those bullets?
You got me nervous now. All
They
the
were-
dead motherfuckers here
They
are
were
vampires.
given to him specifically. We shouldn't take them from him.
I'll give you half. How's that? So he'll give you 10, because he's got 20.
Okay.
He'll give you 10 9mm sun round bullets.
Okay.
That way, you got 10, I got 10.
Okay.
Yeah, we should check those last two buildings. Then we just need to set everything on fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you go into the back buildings, but there isn't really
Okay, just
Nothing
we want to
incriminating.
make sure they're not hiding
Just-
back there.
just more equipment, like mostly storage for all the fruits and stuff. Just like prep before they go off to different places or whatever. You know, there's a couple trucks there, you know, sprayers, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Nothing that's a problem. Marcia says, "Why don't you guys all get out of here,
There.
and I will have a hot flash.
What are you gonna do with the girls?
We'll take the girls with you.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can take the girls if you want. The other guys, oh, and one of them drive off in a truck. They can take the girls to the hospital.
Yeah, that might be best.
Yeah, we don't want to do that again, do we?
All right. Well, yeah, the two medical guys will take the girls to the hospital, and drop them at the hospital and move on with their thing. And then part till you guys get out of here, and then she says, "I'll get things moving here."
Okay.
So, if we don't find the house livable for right now, my Airbnb is got some room.
Where's that at?
It's in Webster. Not far from the house, but
I like what you're saying, but I also don't want to leave what's in the basement unattended.
oh no, I get you.
I'm willing to stay at the house, but
Yeah, with plywood on the doors, I think I'd rather stay
Okay.
there.
I'm just saying, it's there for anyone who wants to, like, just get out of the situation
fair.
for a bit.
Okay.
So, an hour and a half, 2 hours so left. We're gonna say pushing, I don't know, probably noonish. You guys get back to your place.
Okay, so vampire situation.
When you pull in the driveway, you see Bill is directing guys around, and there's like several guys there, and two guys are working on hanging the front door again.
It's got contractors.
He's got some guys from somewhere, and they're boarding up the side window, boarding up the two front windows that broke, putting the plastic back up the other one, and boarding that up, better, and hanging the front door. He says, obviously we can't do any heavy duty stuff. I have to get you guys involved for that, but at least we can keep the heat in a little bit, because I can't hang around here. It's gonna be 35 degrees inside. Christ.
Thanks, Bill.
This will be done in about another hour, so. Looked like that went pretty quick.
It's taken care of.
Yeah.
Good thing, right? Maybe?
I don't know yet.
Bittersweet victory.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Let's let the guys finish up. How about we have a little lunch while they finish up working, and then I'll take them back to where I got them. Well, I'm probably got a truck here, I'll say. So an hour or so later, you guys have had a little soup or whatever, soup and Sammy's. And the workmen are pretty much done and they've taken off. And, Bill says, I'm going to run home. Call me if you need me. Or Alex, whenever you're ready to go further. You know, but at this stage, I think you got a lot going on and don't really have the time to get into that book. And I'll hand it back to you.
You still need the anteater.
We can't reuse it.
Oh, it's not reusable?
Well, it is. We just.
You
I think you were in the other
to
room.
refill it.
We have to fill it. We have to.
With what?
Yeah.
What you think he?
Oh, for God's sake.
There's 2 more vamps out there.
Well, I don't know if it'll.
So Marcy comes over to the house a little while later. And says she'll send you the video download. Probably want to try to watch on the computer though, once got a decent screen, because it's kind of tough to watch on your phone. I mean, not that you can't do it, I suppose.
I'll load it up on my computer.
Okay. Yeah, it just takes a couple minutes. And so you see the 2 different teams. One pushes in the front door, and one pulls back a little bit. As they run out the back door, they fucking hammer them. And you see the front door guys hammer them. Each team, you see at one point the white vampire is moving through the house, but she goes all the way to the top and goes out a window somewhere. They don't see her again. So you know she got away. And then the team that went in the house fights with another female vampire, and they can't put her down. I mean, they just hammer the piss out of her with shotgun rounds. Like, she takes like 6 shotgun rounds to the chest, and these are the silver nitrate shotgun rounds. And she pushes through them and gets out the door.
That's the one that can take her heart out.
Wow.
You're like, oh boy. And several times they mention that they're fighting an elder. The house is starting to warm up now. Now that
Now they plugged the holes.
then they plugged all the holes, right? They didn't really fix the fire damage inside, but at least the wind's not just blowing in, you know. Bill left you a card of theirs. It says, you know, these guys are pretty good. I use them for different projects. You know, they have a lot of guys on staff. They can always call in more, so they do a pretty good job. They're pretty reasonable.
Do they do cement work?
I mean, they're contractors, and they probably do whatever.
You know, cover over the grave.
Cement the fucking graves.
Put a fucking parking lot down, dude.
Well,
We are so fucked.
Okay, so let's go back to our to-do sheet. So the vamps are
Hurting,
90% contained.
but the elders remain. 5 elves on the loose.
Elves, and we're now 5 elves on the loose. Fomorians are all set.
A demon.
Lake monster, missing girls are all set. We still need to get the Spear of Lou. And demon is Eli. What's the demon?
That's to get the spirit loop. The demon's
Oh,
inside.
yeah, Leonard. And then we still haven't figured out the cauldron.
So,
Gavin and I need to research the South of Goa.
Yeah, we need to do that too.
so our next focus is the Great Hunt. To which, to be able to fight, we need
All four.
the spear.
Well, all four.
Well, but we know where one is, we just have to get it.
Yep.
So,
These things are gonna keep showing up and just pulling these things out of the grave. I don't think there's anything we can fucking do about it.
other
Well-
than having a parking lot.
Other than that, but the Great Hunt comes on the equinox. I mean the solstice.
solstice.
The solstice.
Yeah, how far away is that?
What day is it?
Sunday.
Sunday.
The date.
Yeah, how far away is the equinox?
The date the winter equinox?
December 21st.
So
22nd.
we're about 3 weeks away, give or take.
Let's go fucking stomp the demon out of this fucking dude, Leonard, and get the spear.
I mean, because then we have 3.
Mhm.
Of course, we're down Groot and down the wizard now.
I'm curious if once I get the spear, I wonder if I can tune into it to focus on where its sister is. It's 4 sisters. Even with both of us combined, we get sword, the spear, and try to focus in. Maybe we can locate it. I don't know. Just an idea.
Is each piece considered a sister? That's your
Considered a
theory?
jewel.
The jewels. Yeah.
One of the jewels of the treasures of the Dwarf of Madonna.
And we've got 2. We know where the third is. We need to know. I mean, yeah, we could spend a day researching. Who was it? Was it you, Alex, that mentioned Lena's due date tied in with the
It
equinox?
is. It is. It's. I literally just read that.
Whose due date?
Lena.
Lena.
Leonard.
She says she's
Yeah.
due in about 3 weeks, likely the winter solstice.
Yep.
Great.
She is very pregnant,
It doesn't bode well.
probably with a demon child.
And even on that locating thing, I wonder if we could enlist the help of some of those girls.
Maybe.
Well, I'm just wondering because the Scotsman did mention why not just steal the spear, but does that mean we ignore the demon / Leonard / the baby?
I'm not a horrible person. Not yet.
If the priority is just to get the spear, or do we uphold our agreement and help Tina?
And I wonder too if it's, I don't know, sentient in any way. Maybe it might know that we stole it and didn't earn it honorably. I
I don't feel the sword sentient, do I?
I mean, it's never tried to talk
Right.
to her.
No. I'm wondering because the battery that runs the prison is probably not sentient. I don't know if there's so much that they're sentient, just created by the Dane for the purpose of the fights.
It wouldn't make me feel good.
No, I get that. But it's coming down to we've got a ticking time bomb, and what takes precedence. I mean, we did give Tina our word that we'd help. I agree, but the more of these elves that escape as we get closer to the solstice. Not to mention the lake monsters that keep showing up.
Can we just rent a box truck and park them on top of the graves?
Well, I think Alex said the right idea. Just hire the contractors and have them pave it
Feel it
over.
in.
Like, just put 20 feet of asphalt over that sucker. Seriously.
I don't think that's gonna work.
They'll go in
Always a
under.
critic you are.
I'm
Geez.
just saying, I don't.
Gotta do stuff honorably. Gotta do it this way. I don't think asphalt will keep the dead ones out.
Well, they're alive down there.
Picky.
They're magical.
I think we have to get the spear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tangible. We know where it is. We know what we need to do with it.
Thing is, do we move on it now or?
Well, our only other choice is some people go and get it. Other people stay back and research. I mean, that's our choice.
I mean, it's a demon. It sounds pretty nasty.
We need to know its name.
We know its name.
Oh, that's right.
We have its
Either
name,
has
we
it.
have an item of power to draw it out, and then we have to kill it.
Well, the next 15.
The coin.
Oh, that's right. You got the coin.
Grandpa Ben gave it.
So, is the demon Leonard or is the demon in Leonard?
In
In
Leonard.
Leonard.
So,
Leonard's a big boy as it is, so we're gonna have to somehow keep
so
him stable, draw it out.
do we somehow think that if we kill the demon in Leonard, that what?
Then hopefully Leonard's free of whatever bargain he made with it,
He didn't make a bargain.
or
Lena.
was forced into
You're right. Lena forced. I'm not Lena. Jenna.
Jen.
Jenna forced it.
And that bitch is still alive, right?
No.
Jenna was
Eli
the werewolf.
took care of Jenna.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So she. Okay.
Corrupted, nasty werewolf. Not just any old werewolf.
She tricked Leonard into doing that ritual.
Men are so stupid.
Which means
Well,
now she's probably
He
gonna
was
have
doing
a
it to save his child.
You know, it's also potentially worth mentioning that Uncle Ben said, or you guys told us that Uncle Ben said that the dancers drove his wolf friends off. So, if we can, I don't know. Did they say that Leonard was one of these dancers?
Jenna was.
Yeah, but
The black sparks are the dancers, right?
yeah,
They're the
black spider
werewolves.
dancers. But there were multiple dancers.
Correct.
So these dancers are defeated. I don't know. Maybe we could see if Uncle Ben can help us.
The only way we were able to defeat one of them was Eli going supernova.
Yeah. That thing was nasty.
Eva took shots at it and it didn't care. Unlike a vampire, which, unless silver
Well, I
bullets
don't know.
work, I don't know.
Well, I don't know how many of these dancers there are, but
They hit hard, they hit fast, and they're mean.
I'm assuming his wolf. Uncle Ben said they drove his wolf friends off. I'm assuming those wolf friends are
Other werewolves.
could be useful to have those on our side.
So if we get rid of the demon, how does that help the baby? So the demon's in Leonard because he was trying to save the baby.
We're only trying to help Leonard, which will fulfill our contract with
Tina.
Tina.
Yep. Who will then give us the spear.
The baby stuff is
Technically
secondary
not
to
our
all.
problem.
Right.
Well, but if the baby's like the harbinger of the hunt or something,
We don't know.
hey, let's kill a baby too while we're down there. That seems like a good plan.
Hey, your book needs a sacrifice.
Oh
don't know.
my god.
I don't know. Not the baby. Not the baby, but I'm thinking, what if we put the demon in the book?
Also seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Unless it knows how to draw and differentiate power, then
I don't know if
power's
you can
power.
really kill a demon other than banish it back to its realm.
Yeah, but you might be able to trap it.
I don't know if that's something you can control. What this book can control.
I'm gonna hydrate.
That's a good call, Shawna.
I mean, it's afternoon now. Do we want to spend the day fixing up researching, or do we need to get on the road? What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's 3 hours there and 3 hours back. That's going to burn half of the day, and God knows what's going to happen here while we're coming.
Well,
I'm just thinking
shit's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
Whether
I
we're
know
here or
that,
not.
but if I've got a few hours, I'd like to go down, see what we can learn about exorcisms.
Okay.
What do we need? What's the process?
We should probably try to, prepare for this.
And also, Eli wants me to look into his Sophagoa, whatever it is.
Oh.
Okay.
So I don't mind going down and spending a few hours in Mr. Lewis's library.
Basically, to get a full opportunity, you're talking about 4 hours or so per
I'll
house.
spend the afternoon down there.
You
If I
know, so you
need.
can spend 4 hours on Sophagoa, 4 hours on exorcisms.
Yeah.
You know, that would be an 8-hour jaunt of research.
I mean, ideally.
What if I help?
Go ahead, Jay.
What if I help?
How many dots and that kind of stuff do you have, Jay?
I've got 4 in a cult. The library gives us 2.
Is that what everybody's going to do?
Well, I don't. I mean,
Or are you trying to split us up?
I don't know if everybody needs to be downstairs reading.
Sure.
Got to shore up the house.
I think the priority is on the exorcism right now, so if we can nail that out and head to the southern tier.
Oh, and there's also 2 missing vampires
Nasty ones. Those are the girls.
who really don't like us right now,
Nope.
and they know where we live.
Yeah, but we keep getting, well, I keep hearing accounts that she is in your voice, in your head, saying, you know, use us. Time is of the essence. They're a tool.
Yeah, don't know.
Maybe get that spirit.
No, I agree, Jay. We need to.
You could aid, Eli could aid Gavin, and basically it would, knock an hour of time off per research topic,
Yeah.
and then it might give Gavin some extra dice. Obviously,
Yeah, let's go
roll
research the exorcism.
Yeah. So Eli and I will go down cellar and research Sophagoa and exorcism. What we need and how to do it right.
Okay, what are you gonna do first?
Probably exorcism first.
Okay.
Because that's the number one.
And Eli is gonna help investigate the exorcisms. All right, Eli. So give me a intelligence plus occult roll.
Do
One.
we care about the Santa whoever person?
We don't. It's just for helping Jay or Eli.
All right, Kevin. So you get extra bonus die.
Extra 1.
Yep. You got the library in there too, right?
Yeah, I added that in there as well.
Intelligence plus occult.
Yep.
Library plus the one for Eli's assistance.
Total of 5.
Okay.
So this is exorcism.
And we have the demon's name, too.
Yep. Can you get
Castrayan.
Castrayan?
There's multiple ways to go about an exorcism that you can find enough information to be helpful. And there's a lot of discussions about ways to do it, but without detail, it serves no purpose. So one of the ways would be to trap the demon in a circle. You need someone who can create a circle of binding. You have the demon's true name,
Mm-hmm.
at least you believe you do. So you would have to pull the demon out of him. There's a couple different ways you can do that. But how do you contain the demon, which is just an essence after that, kind of like a spiritual essence? So you'd want to do that within a circle where you can bind. Well, the demon won't be able to leave the circle. If you have someone who can build a circle strong enough to hold the demon.
We might need,
Shaman might be able to.
we might need his help for
It's
that.
going to have to be someone who understands that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Or our mysterious preacher guy.
He could
The
also
other
help
way
if he's
is
willing.
you might be able to move the demon from one person to something else.
Hmm.
But you have to make it attractive to the demon. It has to be a better vessel, whatever that is.
I asked Lizek if I was possessed by a demon, what would happen? Would he be able to contain it?
Well, when the demon tried to push in, it would be mine and yours will versus it. It would be unlikely it could win at that point. But it could,
Meaning it couldn't possess us.
very unlikely that it could. Because our force of will is going to be much stronger because there's two of us. Only one of them.
That's going on in his head right though.
Correct.
Okay.
It's not that not that it couldn't happen. It would depend upon the power of the demon, the demonic entity.
We have the name of the demon.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything we can find out about that individual?
That'll be another 4 hours of research.
Right.
I asked Lizek if he has any advice on how to handle this demon.
Well, what's the goal?
The goal would be to banish the demon.
I'm not sure you can banish him. I'm not sure you have anyone strong enough with enough magical firepower to do it. At least not within this group. It's just not. You don't have a preacher with faith. You don't have a witch. You don't have a shaman. You had a Scotsman. Maybe he could have done it, but what do you do? You might be able to find someone who can make you a circle, but you still have to be able to drive the demon from the host. I'm assuming you don't want to kill the host.
Mm-mm.
It's much easier to kill the host, then the demon's going to flee. But obviously that's a problem.
What?
You could kill the host, right?
So there's a couple of ways. You're going to have to
You're asking the wrong person.
take this person, and you can take him somewhere that's going to be physically unappealing to him. A hallowed ground, something of that nature. You're going to have to subdue it, and it's going to fight you. And you guys are pretty beat up.
What if it was stabbed with the spear?
I don't know what the spear does. It's the spear of Lou, but I don't know what that means overall. That may just kill the host.
What about... So, my notes here from Wednesday was, Alex, you were down in the lab and you found out about Minister Davis Redmond of the Rosker First Unitarian Church had followed a man where he was investigating sites dealing with rituals and sacrifice. And he had watched him for several weeks. Did we reach out to that man?
We didn't.
I mean, do we? See if he helps with exorcisms.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we just bag him? Just fucking ambush him, bag him, tie him up in the silver wire, bring him to a fucking church, the minister Davis Redmond, have him all those.
You want to bag Leonard and bring him up here? It's kidnapping, bro.
Absolutely. Exactly like I did that vampire that night in Marcy's home.
Bag him.
You can find
There's enough of
someone.
us on him, we could tie him up with that fucking silver wire. And
I don't think that silverware is holding Leonard. You saw the size of him. He's a human, not an elf. I don't know if the silver wiring's going to work on him. All right. So the next 4 hours researching South Agoa. Do you want to just roll?
Is Eli gonna assist?
Well, it's for Eli, so I hope he's assisting.
Right.
He's the one that wants me to research
Take
this.
Intel plus call roll again, Jay.
Don't worry, I can research this shit. So while we're down there doing this, I'm gonna send Eva. I'm gonna send you a text saying, talk to Alex about reaching out to Ministry Admin.
Okay.
Still doing research down here.
nothing.
All right, so it's just my roll.
We're going to church.
Yep.
Ooh, out of all that, I get one success.
Okay, you know that Thophagoa is described as an old one, a godlike being from an ancient pantheon.
That's all I got for you, Eli.
Gavin wants us to check in with that minister. We might need his, either if he wants to travel with us to
Yeah.
make a circle or know how to exercise
Okay.
it, but we need
Us three. Want to go for that?
Or
You
if
got
you
a
want to
couple
stay
hours.
here and keep an eye
Yeah,
on the
'cause
house.
this is technically 8 hours we're
Yeah.
down.
Right, it's
so-
gonna be like 9 p.m. by the time they're.
Right. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
text
yeah,
you
done doing
once
this.
we learn about the first 4 hours. I'm texting you. Reach out
Yeah.
to him and
I'm gonna give you each, you and Suzanna, 3 of these rounds. Just top load them. And I'll load the remaining 4 in my
Yeah, we'll refill this
my
back
clock.
up.
Wow. Rack 'em. Boy, I'd love to know where he got them.
Meanwhile,
Gonna do the music.
so you guys
Back to
actually
you.
going to the first Unitarian, or are you just calling?
it's, what day is it?
Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday? Oh, it's a great day.
Yeah, I mean we can roll out there. But
Is that Sunday?
Yeah.
It's Sunday, yeah.
Bag the fucker, bring him to a church,
Jesus Christ.
and let's fuck him up.
I mean, wait, who are you talking about?
I'm
the,
talking
the
about
priest
Leonard.
or Leonard? Okay.
Leonard,
We're going to a church. I'm assuming we're going to a church.
So,
Yeah, it's church.
First Unitarian.
Yep, first Unitarian Rapture.
yep. Pull it up.
Why don't we? Yeah, Susanna, you want to take a look at the website and make sure this dude is still alive?
Sure.
Do a intelligence plus investigation roll. Because people update their website so quickly nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice thought, but
So this is in Cobb Hill. That's the right location, Jim.
That's the only one I could find.
Okay.
Pull the website for
Three.
As far as you can tell, I mean, you don't see
See
any
here where we go home.
obits or anything
By the
about
way,
it.
and see staff. Look on the other side of
He
the
appears to be alive.
Do they have any sermon dates?
So it's probably like Sunday around 4 when I text you.
All right. So yeah, you guys. I mean, as far as you can tell, there's only one church in the area. So Suzanna tells you that he's around. I would assume he's still alive. There's no newspaper clippings or anything of that nature. So
I have no proof that he's dead.
Okay.
yeah, you'd think everything's fine. You gonna head on over there?
Yeah,
The two of you?
3 of us, right?
Is Susanna going with you?
You want to roll with, or you got other stuff to do?
I hate all of you. If they're still in the basement,
Yeah, we're gonna be down there.
someone has to be up. Someone
Okay.
has to be here.
Okay. We'll be back. So, yeah. Eva and I will
Yeah, it takes
head up there.
I don't know, 20 minutes or so to get over there. And you pull in, and there's a fair amount of cars in the parking lot. It's a good-sized church. What do you do?
Gonna head into the church. I'm gonna look for. So normally they have like a board with all the photos of all the priests and maybe the sisters that are in the church.
Okay.
Like, you know, just like I mean, what time is it right now?
Well, it's probably 4:30-ish.
Probably. There might be a late afternoon mass going on.
It's not really a Catholic church.
No, that looks like their regular Sunday stuff ends at 12:45.
Maybe there's a cult.
Yeah, there's about 30 cars in the parking lot when you pull in. And there's enough spaces for probably
Oh, look.
100.
There's a whole
Okay.
bunch of people raising the dead.
But you get up and you
We
walk
roll
in the
into something
foyer.
horrific.
You know, it's just the doors will open up. And just like any other church opens up, and then you can, you know, the inner doors are open.
Yeah.
It's not brutal cold out.
But I mean, is it not? I guess, like, what did the signs? What does like the website say? Like, is it a Catholic church or is it? Huh?
Take a look.
Yeah. Nice. Get a book.
Oh.
First Unitarian Church of Rochester.
It's pretty big.
You belong here.
You belong.
You can break.
A diverse, open-hearted community. Connection hour at 10:30. They're not a church, are they? Like, they're not a they're not like a legitimate church. Oh shit.
Oh no.
First Unitarian Church of Rochester. We acknowledge with respect the
I'm
Seneca
reading it right
Nation,
now.
keepers of the Western Door, and part of the Haudenosaunee people, or on whose ancestral and contemporary land First Unitarian now stands.
Okay.
I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
Yep.
I bet they'd help us.
I've got this hint multiple times.
We're finally getting there's a lot of things popping up.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
But yeah, you guys need to go.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're here.
Well, you push the door open, you come in. And it's set up like a regular church. There's a pulpit. But you don't see any iconography. It's there's not big stained glass windows, but there are big windows. So it doesn't seem as straightforward as a church is sometimes.
Yeah.
There's pews, there's a pulpit, and a podium and stuff. You can see speakers and stuff, or maybe they do some kind of, group prayer or something. There's a couple candles burning in the background. You can smell a little bit of incense. Both to give me a wits plus composure roll.
Big old goose egg. Nothing.
1.
Folks are feeling out of this place here.
Because 110 tons licked every wound that he had. You'd feel out of place too.
Face full of dust today.
Eva, you're kind of guys just kind of standing there, kind of taking in the things, looking around. It's like a church, but it's very Spartan. There's no Jesus hanging on the cross, or there's no stained glass windows. And Alex is like, he's kind of looking around, and you can tell that he's having a little skeptical.
This isn't a church.
Yeah, but you start to hear this
Community center.
very light, very distant, rhythmic chanting you can hear.
Hang on. Try to focus in on it.
You can't really pick out the words, but you can definitely hear some kind of chanting. It's maybe coming from the back of the church.
Where the fuck's the confessional?
Wait, stop. I hear someone chanting. Many.
I turn around and I go back into the foyer. I'm looking for like anything that shows like staff photos.
Nothing.
I'm gonna follow
List,
the direction.
Different times of things. Like group spirituality, 6 p.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, with Sister Maria Gloria Sanchez.
Anything for this time?
Right now it says, fact.
Yeah.
Salt circle training.
It says,
release your inner demon.
Demonology 101.
how do I put this? It says, the long nights of mercy from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it says, Minister Davis Redmond.
Oh, mother.
So it's in the lower sanctum.
So can he hear it, or is it just...
Nah, he's too busy
he's too-
staying. This doesn't look like a fucking church. Shawn just goes and gets struck by lightning.
Yeah, I want to follow the sound.
It's leading you. So Eva's kind of walking down the middle of the church, heading towards maybe a door on the left side of the church.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start to hear it a little bit louder. You can't hear it real loud. You get there and you see there's a door. You open the door and you definitely hear it more now. And you see there's a couple of steps that lead down to like maybe the lower back half of the church or something. And you see a big black curtain kind of in front of you, kind of keeping maybe some of the noise and stuff out. And you can hear maybe 6 or 8 people doing some kind of rhythmic chant. You think in Latin.
Oh. Well, maybe they're doing an exorcism.
What was that thing that I saw on the event schedule? What was it called again?
The
Long Nights of Mercy.
yes.
Yep.
Right? They might be doing an exorcism right now.
The long night is what we were told he was part of.
What would you like to do? You can hear this. It's definitely on the other side of the curtain.
I don't want to interrupt it. If that's what they're doing.
For subtlety is past. Yeah.
Who's all at the church?
Me
Alex
and
and Eva.
yeah.
You're down in the library with me researching.
I mean, the church is wide open. Everything was accessible.
Yeah.
Let's quietly and somewhat respectfully, even though we're interrupting them,
Parts
I
of the
don't see
curtain.
what's going on.
Kind of trying to take a look. All right. Well, so
I'm gonna go blind and mad.
you slide the curtain open enough where you can kind of peek in without just pushing through, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it opens up into a chamber with, you know, with like a big tiles on the floor, like a dark stone with silver striations through it. Around the corners of the room, you see. It takes you a minute. You're like, what the fuck? Like standing stones around the corners of the room and stuff. You don't know if they're real or faux or whatever. And there is like a stone altar set up in the middle of the room. And there is a woman laying on the stone altar. A youngish woman, dark hair, attractive, maybe late 20s-ish. She's wearing a kind of a long conservative blue dress. You know, a little bit of a sweater over, you know, like kind of conservative black shoes.
She's standing on the altar or next
She's
to it?
lying on it.
Oh,
She's laying on it.
She's the sacrifice.
And around her are multiple people with their hands out over her. And at her head, you can see a man who's about 40. He's tall. You wouldn't call him necessarily handsome, but, you know, he's tall and he seems to be leading. You would say he's probably leading this ritual. And he's waving his hand over her head and he's touching the sides of her face. Not seductively, but more just like to keep her attention, perhaps focused on him. As the chanting begins to rise in noise, you can see flares of energy coming from these standing stones around the room. And she like arcs her chest up, you know, like, and you see her eyes go to red and fangs appear in her mouth.
Okay.
Like she's going vampire. You're like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah. And her back is arching, and she's trying to pull her hands up off. You see fangs have grown, you know, claws have grown on her hands, and her mouth's gone feral. And he's holding her without touching her. He's holding her down. And he's chanting, and he slams his hands together as this crescendo comes to completion. Now you understand they're transfixed. Maybe 10 minutes watching this thing. And she collapses on there and just breathing heavily, but seems to be asleep or unconscious. And he'll step away. And you see he's breathing heavily. You can see little beads of sweat on his brow. He's got kind of a big forehead. You know, maybe starting to get a little light on the hair upstairs. And he'll step back, and you can see he's quite a tall fellow, maybe, you know, 6'2" or so about. Slender, though. And he'll say, "Thank you, friends. Sister Chelsea has taken another step tonight. It's probably best for you to leave, and I will help her get home tonight." And everybody says, and they all kind of seem pleased, and they'll kind of step back and they'll kind of not so much bow to him, but just kind of, you know, gain his attention and kind of smile at him and pull away. Most of the people here are, you would say, middle-aged men and women. They're dressed well, so you would say probably upper middle class-ish. You know, I mean, they're not all dressed in, you know, crazy high-end suits or anything, but they're dressed respectfully, conservatively, you would say. But you do see a fair amount of jewelry, you know, nice watches. The parking lot was full of nicer vehicles.
Mhm.
I mean, it wasn't all like super high-end Bugattis or anything. It was, you know, nice, decent cars. You know, a lot of like Ford Explorers or, you know, nice BMW, stuff like that. So, you know, good stuff, not crazy stuff. And you see they are heading out a door off on the side. It's going to be funneling that way. And you see the lady sits up that was on the altar. And she says, and she'll kind of smile at him and they'll say, how do you feel? And she says, I think I feel better. I think the urges are gone. It was good. He says, it's going to take time, but we can do it. We can drive the demon from you. He says, why don't you go into the back rooms and just rest, and I'll come get you once darkness falls, and I'll take you home. And she says, thank you. And you know, she kind of holds his shoulder or his arm a bit. Not sexual or anything like that, just friendly. Like, you know, someone that cares. And she'll stand up, and she'll head into the back. And then he'll turn to look at you guys. Please, friends. Now that you've seen the secrets, shall we talk?
Thank you, Mr. Redmond.
I am Davis Redmond. Call me Davis, Minister Davis, Mr. Redmond, hey you, whatever you like. I'm a friendly sort of fella. Why don't we step into the back and get a cup of coffee?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I'm sure you have
Thank
questions.
We've got a lot and a potential proposition for you.
It seems we've come exactly to the right place.
Very few people come here because they don't have questions or problems. That's what we do here. Glad you came. And he'll reach out his hand to shake yours. And see, you know, obviously not manual labor hands. You know, it's just very slender hands.
I'll shake his hand.
And, you know, not a
Yeah.
grip,
Yeah.
but a firm,
It's
solid.
professional.
Yeah, he'll look you in the eyes. Very nice to meet you.
You as well.
And he'll hold out his hand as well.
I'll-
Gently hold it. His hands are warm and soft. He does wear a wedding ring on one side.
Okay.
You know, and say, please, friends. You know, take you down a little hallway out the back, and it tucks you into a little room. It's like a little kitchen area. You sit down. Coffee, cocoa, tea.
Cocoa sounds wonderful.
Okay, not a problem. He'll brew up a coffee if you wanted, or tea, or cocoa, or whatever. A few moments, and he'll open up a cabinet and pull out a plate and put a couple of big Newtons on it. He'll set them down for you guys and make himself a cup of coffee once he gives you guys what you asked for. And he'll sit down and say, okay. Question away. I'm ready to answer your questions.
We were proposed by a very kind woman, Tina Abrams. She's also a part of the Keepers of the Western Door. Her son has been, we believe, taken by some sort of demon.
Nephew, right?
Her nephew. Yes, her nephew has been quite likely taken by some sort of demon, and we don't know what to do to get it out. We know the demon's name. We have an item of power, but from what our friends doing research have found, that you need some sort of circle to bind it in, and it's not anything we've done before. Looks like you know what you're doing, though.
We are all just learning. We do our best to absorb these kinds of things to help the ways we can. And obviously you've experienced some things because you talk about demons and items of power quite openly.
We'll get to the point.
In order to protect myself and the church here, I need to enact a small ritual upon each of you. to ensure your desires and needs are pure. That you're not a demon
Okay.
or something of that nature,
Okay.
or controlled or possessed.
I agree to these terms.
If that is okay. That's before we get into this too far. It will not harm you in any way. But it'll definitely tell me whether there's more going on than I know.
Okay.
So, and he'll reach into his, and he wears a suit. He'll reach in and like out of a pocket, and he pulls out a small vial. And if you would hold out your hand, please. He'll take the little glass stopper off, and he'll kind of hold your hand, and one little drop boop, will land on your hand. And he'll kind of watch it for a minute. Nothing seems to, and the little drop looks like maybe mercury or silver. You're not sure what it is exactly, but it's got that kind of consistency, like a liquid metal or something. And it just sits in Eva's palm. It doesn't hurt. It's a little bit cool. It just sits there for a minute, and it says, but that little drop does spin. It creates almost a clockwise spinning in your palm. And he's like, very interesting. So, you've been touched by those by the other side. Would that be a true statement?
Alex is
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's what that shows me.
Okay.
But that's all that it shows me. And that's good. That's okay. That means that you have a connection to another realm,
Okay.
spiritual realm, or the afterlife, however way you want to phrase that. In which the Sinka's over there, you can wash your hands.
Oh, Alex will hold his hand out as well.
Tainted.
A little drop will sit on there, and it sits on Alex's palm, and it starts to vibrate. He goes, ooh.
Ooh.
You need to leave now.
You've been in between. You've been somewhere you shouldn't have been. And you've been something you shouldn't have been. Is this truth?
From what I've been told, yes.
And as it vibrates in your palm, one little piece starts to creep up and kind of moves like kind of just higher on your palm, more towards your wrist. I'm sorry. I see you've felt the bite of a vampire. But yet, you are still human. That is good.
You have felt the bite.
Yeah, that bite was recent.
Interesting. Okay. Yes, if you wish to wash your hands, thank you.
I've been worried about that bite.
Well, have you had a desire to perhaps partake of your friend's blood?
No.
Then you're probably okay.
It's good.
Guys would never let me live it down if I turned again.
Not sure what the other situation was, but that's okay. I don't need to know everything. I just wanted to make
Oh no, that was out of character. Oh.
So, okay. Please continue your story. Miss Councilwoman Abrams, who I know very well,
Oh, good.
and you're telling me that her nephew is perhaps
Possessed.
by some kind of demonic entity.
And we believe it wasn't possibly by his own will.
Well,
You guys thought he was tricked.
Yeah.
They thought he was tricked by his would have been his cousin,
how old is the nephew?
Jenna.
20s.
Hmm.
He's a big man.
Unfortunately, young men are pliable, especially by women.
Mm-hmm.
Or young women are pliable by young men.
Mm-hmm.
The hormones and the sex drive tends to easily sway viewpoints.
We don't have the full story exactly from him, but we believe that he had good intentions trying to help the health of his unborn child. She has not had good
A powerful
carrying.
anchor.
Yes.
Not to call a baby an anchor, that's what
Sure.
the term is.
Yes.
A powerful, emotional, and spiritual pinpoint of energy. Well, what is it that you would like me to do for you?
Tell us how to get it out. Or help us get it out.
Do you know the name of the entity?
I believe we do.
Are you sure you know the name of the entity?
We got the name from a medicine man whose granddaughter is the one that put it in him.
Okay. So there's probably no reason to lie to you.
Right. He had very good intentions.
If we can remove this entity, and it's not going to go easily, what are we doing with it?
Can we destroy it?
No.
Or is that okay?
A demonic entity has no physical form once removed from its host. It's just energy.
Okay.
It can be
it's gonna
dissipated,
last.
but it will come right back. So you need to contain it in some way.
Okay.
So there can be multiple ways you can do this. You can lure it to someone else, although that's really not a great way to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If perhaps there was a host that is more aligned with the demon's interests, it would move that direction if driven from one host. The death of its host, obviously it's got to choose a new body in a certain amount of time, otherwise it loses its ability to manifest, basically. You bind it in a circle, but a circle is only going to be good for so long.
Right.
So what do you do with it then? Certain items of power can hold
For how long?
however long it needs to be once you bind it in it.
Can you determine the power of a specific item?
Sure.
This. And I hand him the silver coin that grandfather.
The buffalo coin, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. You look at it for a moment and kind of just holds in his hand, and you almost hear him mouthing words a little bit. You can't hear them, but let's say if you watch some people when they read a book quietly, their lips are moving, kind of like that. This is a powerful item.
It was given willingly to help with this problem.
This item will probably drive the entity from him, but you're going to have to subdue the host. He isn't going to go willingly, because more likely the entity is in charge of the host. That'll drive him out, but at that point, what do you do with him? You need some kind of powerful receptacle. You may have heard the term phylactery comes to mind. Something, the more powerful the creature, the more powerful the item needs to be to hold it.
I nominate Eli.
Yeah, I nominate
Or Alex. I'm good with that.
So the item of power can draw it out, but the item would the demon try to go into the item of power?
It has to be forced. But if you put the demon in a circle with the item inside, it has to go somewhere, because it's only going to sit in a circle for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And then it becomes a contest of patience. Because if the demon cannot, or the entity cannot gain access to a host, it starts to discorporate. And then the only way it come back to its being again is somewhere in the void. And then you've won, you've banished it. But
we need to build a circle
if
power
you
plant.
have an item in there, it'll show his coffee cup. Let's say this is an item of power. You put that inside there, the demon's going to go in that because it's going to buy him time.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know it's going to be unless someone lets him out.
And then with this, if this coin is now tainted, how do we handle that coin? How do we contain that thing?
Well, the coin won't be tainted. all the coin's gonna do is drive him out of the body. If you can capture the nephew,
Okay.
and
Capture the
you
nephew.
lay him upon my altar, like you saw the lady,
Yes.
and I put that coin on his head, that demon will flee from that coin, because that coin is pure.
Okay.
That was pure, made by a shamanic medicine man, medicine woman, many, many years ago when we were more pure. You know, a pure Native American made that coin, you know, I don't know how long ago, several hundred years ago. That will drive him from almost like holy water from the movies.
Okay.
It's going to make him so uncomfortable that that entity should leave the nephew's body.
I was thinking.
But it's got to be in a circle, otherwise it's going to jump. It's going to push into one of you or try, and then it's a contest of wills.
Okay.
And, you know, if you're not
And that's where the phylactery comes into play.
right, if he's in a circle, he can't get to anyone, and then he'll run into the phylactery or the item of power to delay, because he thinks that'll buy him time.
That's where I got confused. He could get back into the coin.
No.
Oh, a different item.
Right. All the coin's going to do is drive him from the
Okay.
body.
Okay.
That's all the coin is designed to do.
He wants
The
to be
coin
away
can't
from the
hold
coin.
Right. He wants away from the coin. Think of if you're putting like rosary beads around a vampire's neck. It wants it off.
Yeah.
Right? So it's gonna the think of the demonic entity as a spirit. That spirit has to have something to hold it together. It can't just float around like a ghost. It comes apart. It discorporates.
So what kind of items usually function as a phylactery?
This is a powerful demon. I mean, we don't know,
think
right?
so.
If it's a powerful demon, we need something powerful to hold it. A minor enchanted item's not gonna work.
Oh. What about an ancient weapon?
Ancient weapon, some kind of powerful item. I mean, it doesn't matter what it necessarily is. You know, something like that that the demon will flee to. And then once it's in it, we can bind it very easily. We can wrap the circle right into the item. That's not hard to do.
So if I bind it.
But I can't put a binding circle on a mundane item.
Okay. If I bind it to a magical dagger, for instance, then can you drive it from this dagger? And is it safe to handle this dagger once the demon is in it?
Oh, it's always going to try to get out. As long as you're not foolish enough to listen to its lies.
No.
It'll whisper to you.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually it will win. I mean, we've all seen Lord of the Rings, right? Think of the ring and Sauron in the ring, where he just kept wanting to be used. Then he slowly corrupts that wearer. Same concept. Demons are corruptors.
We've got a friend.
Well, we need that knife. That knife you guys mentioned.
I mean,
That's-
Alex, I was considering the spear. Great
Do
power.
we need the spear?
You gonna hold on to that spear and fight a demon?
That's what I'm afraid of, is if we get it bound into the spear, then
I
can
don't
he
think we
release
used
it?
that spear. I think we used whatever that dagger was.
I don't know if the dagger was magical, though.
Well, I'm pretty. I wasn't there, but
We heard it was used in a ritual.
I think that's probably where the demon came from.
Could be.
Sometimes they call them calling items. If you wish to gain the attention of some kind of demonic entity or spiritual entity, and how do you gain its attention? You do something horrible, and you continue to do it, and then that draws it to it like honey from a bear. You know, if you had a dagger that you were performing sacrifices, eventually that dagger becomes so tainted, they can smell it and they will come.
And he keeps it in his room, this dagger.
And I don't know if that's the item or not, but you were saying that this item was used to maybe originally
Yeah.
summon the. I mean, was it bound to the dagger, you think? Sometimes items of power are powerful because of what's bound to it. Some kind of spirit. Whether we call it a spirit or demonic entity, what's the difference? I guess the intent is the difference.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where does it gain its power? It gains its power from the entity.
So we could potentially use the dagger as a phylactery.
No, well, the dagger might have been over time used for ritual sacrifice, and that demon was attracted to the dagger, and so maybe it bound itself to the dagger, and then when they used it for their last ritual,
It released and bound itself to him.
We don't know exactly how the demon got here.
Yeah.
In order to get a demon from the void, you would have to perform a ritual and summon it. Why would it come? It would come because that dagger, perhaps that's been used for 100 rituals, is there. We're going to summon it, and the dagger is the lure. Just like if you were to ask a spiritual entity to help you, you give it something. You know, you might give it an offering. Just like the Catholics or the Christians will, when you take the sacrament, that's what you're doing. You're purging yourself and cleansing yourself, giving your prayers, which is an offering. However religious you are, however you look at things, and I'm not here to prod at religion by any stretch. I hope that clarifies things. I don't know if that makes it simpler for you or not. But...
Do we need to bring him to you?
If you can, that would be easier. But keep in mind, this process might not be one and done. Young Chelsea there, well, that was ritual 9, I think.
Okay.
oh,
No, Chelsea.
Bag and Techie.
Chelsea is not possessed by a spirit. She's a vampire. But I think I can drive it from her again in time. Because she's worth saving. She didn't choose to be this. It was forced upon her. We could destroy her for being a monster. Is she a monster? I guess. But what if you can save a monster? Wouldn't you? That's the mercy of the long night.
You know anything about the Wild Hunt?
Love it.
Wild hunt? No, not really. But if you can bring your possessed person here,
Okay.
you saw my facility.
Mm-hmm.
Putting a binding circle around that is not a problem. And that focuses power. Now, all those standing stones there have been brought from places around the world to help focus power.
Okay.
well, we could go get Leonard, and we could keep him in the house. We've got a way to contain him. The issue that we have is we need a factory.
Or a new host.
He just said we gotta bring him to the church.
No, if this takes multiple times, we're gonna need a way to contain him. So we keep him in there. We keep him in
It's
there.
okay with kidnapping.
Alex has become very morally
I
responsible.
think so.
The demon, so.
Is it?
It's slightly different.
Now, Tina knows Minister Davis here, so maybe all we need to do is just tell Miss Abrams, hey, we know what's wrong, we know how to fix it.
Do you
We
want
didn't
to put
fix
it in
the
the sphere?
problem, but
I don't know about your spear you're talking about.
All of this came about as an item we're trying to.
a relic. And she knew that her nephew had a problem. She said, hey, fix this problem, I'll give you this relic. But we're wondering if the relic could house the demon and we get the relic to you, you can beat it.
Well, I mean, regardless, you have to put the entity somewhere.
Yes.
So, how do you contain it? You have to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
So you gotta find an item of power to put it in, or another host, something of that nature.
Okay. We might have to discuss it with everybody, but this is
I have another meeting in about an hour.
okay.
And he'll give you his card.
Thank you.
If you have a quick question, please don't be afraid to buzz my cell. If I don't respond, it's because I'm in the middle of something, but I will call you as soon as I can. I know that these matters can be very delicate and difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I am here to aid in the ways I can. Not the long night that will break out the torches and the pitchforks, but I believe that everyone can be saved and everyone should be given that opportunity to be saved.
I think you're right.
Very nice to meet you,
You as well.
and I hope we talk soon. And he'll kind of show you out.
Yeah. I think we have him maybe call. What's her name?
Tina?
Tina.
Yeah.
Call Tina and say that we need the spear.
We need the spear.
We need the spear to be able to
Yeah.
to do this. I think we put that thing in the spear.
You guys go back to the house
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let the team know that we're heading back.
on the way back. All right, I'll tell you to stop and get food.
Fair.
Yeah.
Some Bushmills.
What?
Some Bushmills. Irish whiskey.
A little whiskey.
All right, so you guys stop, get food. So by the time you get back, it's probably like 8 o'clock.
Yep.
So that way, Eli and Gavin are pretty much wrapped up their
8 hours of
research, good and bad.
You sit down there with Eli for 8 hours while you're trying to read it and he's just throwing things at you.
No, I can't. You're a better man than me.
Yeah, that's why I need more whiskey.
Why don't we take a break here for a couple minutes? Stretch our legs.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right, Jay, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, man.
While Suzanna's home, do you think she would be able to contact the house cleaners to come and get the bodies out back?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I thought we were just leaving them for the sun to take care of.
Well, no, they're worth money.
They're worth money. That's why they're in a pile under a tarp.
Oh, I just say let the sun get.
Yeah, I will.
Susanna, you get a ping on your phone?
Okay.
There was a deposit made to Hunter's Inc. account.
Oh, okay. How much?
100,000.
Are the vampire bodies still there?
Yep.
Okay. I'll call. I'll call dipshit.
Which one?
My dipshit.
Randy?
Yeah.
Okay. Susanna, this is a nice call.
I got 6 vampire corpses outside. If you want them.
Yeah, I can send somebody over for him.
Great. Click.
He's just.
Oh, that's right. He's
He's just
kindling that.
twigs.
Yeah.
And
okay.
he's a little seed now.
Right.
We have to find a little pot. Well, we
I
haven't
don't-
planted him yet.
Yeah, I don't know if his pod needs to mature. You know, like maybe he's just a green seed and he needs to get fully black, or if he just gets smaller with time. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I can sit and meditate with him and see what I see in his future. Yeah.
Keep him away from
Our
shitty
greenhouse.
location.
Yeah, I'm not sure we want him grow. Well, he
Eventually, we want to bring the
I
seed
mean,
back
we
here, right?
did. I mean, he was planted in our soil.
He needs to be grown at the well of power. Yeah.
So eventually, like 9, 10,
Who did we get paid
Eli
for?
and I will be
Who else did we turn in? Oh, the old one,
deep one.
the deep one we turned in.
This is the address of the account that sent the money is not a Shawn group account.
Oh, okay. Where'd it come from?
Factor?
You want to research that?
Sure.
Give me a intelligence plus computer.
Where's Marcy got a kickback from?
Sweet.
That's
Valkyrie.
What a shit. That's a bunch of men. That's a bunch of men
That pretty
right
much.
there. Two.
From the Treasury Department.
Task Force Valkyrie. Thank you very much. A referral fee. Okay. That's fine. Good, because I'm calling
Gotta fix the house.
calling house cleaners and did your uncle leave the card of his people there with us?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Yeah, while I'm hanging around, I'm calling people like, come fix our shit.
9 p.m. at night.
I know.
So
I mean,
you
you could call
guys
them
get
Yeah.
back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been hanging out all
You
day.
can go on like online and put work orders in
Yeah, these guys
for
are
service
not that-
requests.
That high tech.
This is Rochester.
Oh, Alex.
No, it's, I mean,
Is it?
they all, yeah, like a lot of those businesses, they use like a third party for all their like service, their contracts and stuff. So you pretty much go to their website, type it up, it goes to a third party representative, and then
They'll farm it.
they'll farm it around, or they'll assign your workers to jobs and stuff. You don't have to do any of that.
Nice.
Alex, while we're driving back, will you go on Amazon?
yeah,
and give us
during the
some
day.
Binoculars.
Well,
I heard somebody say
be
the word binoculars.
trying to get
I
the
don't know if
house
that's
back
any-
together.
That didn't have any around?
I don't have any in my truck, so I wanted some.
We'll pay extra for stat.
Hunters Inc. has the money to cover it. But yeah, by the time you two get back, I'm sure Eli and I will be done in the basement.
Yeah. You guys, they bring back food, stop somewhere and pick up whatever.
Yep, 5 guys.
There you
Okay.
go. $70 for 5 cheeseburgers. Good. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, and we need a bottle.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
Not through a lot. He's still recovering. Doesn't help, but it doesn't
There's a
hurt.
liquor
It's a
store right
fucking problem. Abe.
the liquor store right across the street. Just deal with it.
Yeah.
I mean, Ava's the one driving, so
Did you have to sit 8 hours with Eli in the basement?
You'd be drunk too.
Yes. We're not drunk enough.
Amen.
Okay.
Jay, you back?
Yep.
All right.
We brought 5 guys. We got French fries. We got burgers. We got shakes, and booze. Dump the Irish whiskey right in that milkshake.
Yeah.
There was a
Not
restaurant that we used to go to in San Diego that had booze milkshakes.
Bourbon milkshakes.
Not that bad.
They're
Oh, I
fantastic.
bet you they go down
oh, we
quick.
did do a
Bourbon
bunch of
vanilla.
with the
I bet you they go down quick.
with the Costco ice cream.
Mhm.
Oh man, that was
Good thing we moved away. I would have gained 40 pounds in this restaurant.
those ice cream.
Their burgers were 50% bacon.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, chopped bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's part of the burger. It's so
So
good.
good. It was like a mile from our house. It was fucking horrible. Because we kept going and kept going. I'm like, oh my god, like 2,000 calories a sitting. I'm going to weigh 400 pounds a year.
Or just die of a heart
Yeah,
attack.
they had stout milkshakes. They had all these different kinds
Mhm.
of alcohol flavored milkshakes and stuff. It was a cool place.
Good.
What's the name of that
And the
place?
food, I forget.
Yeah.
Something 50-50. What
I
was that
can't
called?
remember.
It's really
I don't know. It
good.
was fantastic. It was like a gourmet burger joint.
Jackrabbit
Slater's
Slings.
50-50.
Slater's 50-50, yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of our money for a while. It was good. Anyway,
yeah. So when we're in the kitchen eating Five Guys. I'm just going to kind of relay what I found down there, that, we need to trap the demon in a circle of binding. And then from there we can move it to a person or something else. It's kind of what I found down there.
Well, we talked to Davis Redmond.
Not a pastor at all. At least not a Christian one. He is also with the Keepers of the Western Door. He knows Tina.
Oh, okay.
And when we went there, he was performing an exorcism on a vampire.
Do I know?
Yeah.
Did you put it down?
So
No.
he seems to think that vampires are...
He's like drawing. It seems like he's being successful at drawing whatever is inside of a vampire out.
They had 4 stones
So he had a
of
bunch of standing stones that
power. It was arcing into this female. Something was happening.
Wow,
It was
that's impressive.
interesting to see. I saw.
So
I
are
saw
we thinking Leonard's gonna...
he said that the demon can get drawn into an item as well. It has to be something powerful,
like a spear or another host.
like a magic relic. So we know the demon's name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We have an item of power that will force the demon out of, force the demon out of Leonard.
Yeah.
And then if we have something else powerful that the demon can jump into.
Would be interested in.
Davis says that he can bind it to the item.
The demon in the item.
Yeah.
And what are you thinking?
The spear.
Why?
I don't
It's
know
an item
anything.
of light. Why is it? Why would you want to wield it?
Right, you're going to be tempted by the demon.
Yeah. Or while the coin is exorcising the demon, literally, we can offer it another host. But I don't really want a demon in me. Wait.
No, you could at least put the spear down.
Yeah.
But we're going to need the spear for the final battle.
Well, do you have an extra magic weapon laying around that you're not gonna need for the foreseeable future?
Ask Tina if she has a powerful artifact of the Native Americans.
Another one.
She does. The fucking spear.
We can't put it in the spear.
Anything else in Ed's basement that we could put it in?
I don't know how the
Well,
stone
there's
functions.
already a demon in that girl.
I mean, there's a ton of stuff down there.
You're right. Let me just go check the magic item storage that Ed has downstairs.
Can you ask Uncle Bill if you can bind
Put
it
it
in
in
your
your
book?
fucking book.
That's something worth calling Bill about.
Put it in
Yeah.
your sucky fucky book.
Okay, so while we debate the merits of putting it into the book or the spear, where does that leave us with Leonard? We need to bring him back up here,
We need to get him to First Unitarian.
and
So how are we gonna... the drive is what, 3 hours?
3 hours.
So we're gonna knock that dude out for 3 hours?
Gonna have to drug him?
Why don't we
I'm just asking, how are we going to accomplish that?
How hard is
Sober
it to
people
build?
don't want to sit in the car for that long and...
who says we need to take a car?
What now?
Why don't we charter a flight?
Salamanca?
You got people for that?
We got Rochester Airport right here.
Is there an airstrip in Salamanca?
I'm sure there's a landing pad.
Maybe Olean has one.
Helicopter?
Drop them into a tanker truck.
I imagine that helicopter flight's probably 45 minutes.
Again, subduing him for the length of time.
Mm-hmm. I'm calling another
Okay,
favor with your
He's a big boy, but I'm sure even possessed, he cannot break out handcuffs, right?
I wouldn't bet on
Multiple
that.
zip ties, maybe. Zip tie cuffs. But even still, he's got a demon in him. You know, maybe this fucking silver wire will work.
Let's just take his girl and baby. I'm not fucking kidding.
I know you're all right with kidnapping a pregnant woman.
She needs to come help us willingly. Use her as bait to get him to come to the church.
And how are we going to convince her to leave her home?
Your boy has a demon in him.
Yeah, so do you.
Entity.
Ooh.
Well played, sir. Jeez, he's not calling you Karen.
Boomer face.
Did you come across any ways to create these circles? Is it just a circle of salt, or are they intricate runes specifically calling out its name? I don't know.
It sounded like Redmond could do that, right?
Well, here's the other thing, too. Depending on the strength of the demon, it might take multiple attempts to get this thing out. Like, it seems like he may have to try and weaken it a little so that the item of power can actually force it out. So, it might not even work the first time, and we might have to bring Leonard somewhere. My first thought is we bring him down into into a cell.
Give me a wits plus composure roll, everyone.
I don't want to.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Alex has now resorted to kidnapping and holding without due process.
This is different.
I like the new
Demons
Alex.
don't have. Damn! Holy shit! Demons don't have constitutional rights. All right.
If that makes you feel
What
better.
party are you asking the government? Can they vote?
2.
How many
4.
Jay?
3.
2 for Eli.
Okay.
Paying attention.
All right. So all of you hear a car coming down the drive.
Fuck.
You look. Some peaks obviously headlights coming. Like, God, what now? Not Marcy's, because you guys have a pretty good feel for that one.
It's better be
it's
pizza.
Anybody's
Just
Amazon?
Better be
Here at Five Guys. No, rolling out of the Malibu comes Uncle Bill.
Oh, okay.
He comes up and
We
he
need a theme song for every time a car comes down the road.
Yeah, we do.
knocks on the door.
I will answer.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys got a door again. That's great.
Thanks, Uncle Bill. We got 5 guys. We got French fries and
Oh, I'm
milk tea.
fine. My new lady friend took good care of me already.
No.
That's what you were gonna meet. If I could ever get you out of this goddamn crap hole.
This player.
It was like 83.
Oh, he's not that old. He's
He was in Vietnam.
I had it written down. Well,
He can't be 65. That would have made him in Vietnam in the 80s.
okay.
Sure, Lisa's dad's in his
My father's
early
Vietnam
80s.
vet. My father's in his early 80s.
Yeah, Lisa's dad is.
So maybe he's in his late 70s.
He went in the war in the 70s, yeah.
It don't matter.
Well, I have
He's
him.
a Vietnam vet.
Yeah.
Well, it's just Uncle Bill. He was going to light one up.
So Uncle Bill rolls in. And so he's done a little cleanup. That's good. Place is getting a little rough. But,
What happens when vampires attack you?
well,
Messes get made.
bad things happen sometimes. Just gotta break out the beat sticks. No mercy. So, tell me your problems. I've dealt with a lot of problems over the years.
Can you put a demon in your book?
Maybe. I've never tried, honestly. I've put some people who would qualify as demons. Because, fuck them.
Fuck the demon.
Would the demon sacrifice to your book be a good way to get more power for the book?
Yeah, probably.
These are 2 good points. Here, I'll pass it to you.
Ding, ding, ding.
So,
This is how you create necromantic.
This is how the Necronomicon happens.
Blunt to the story, right?
This is how the Necronomicon happens.
Very end, it's Ash going.
Definitely an
Well, there are, I mean, the book's powerful. I don't know who made it. I mean, I know who penned it. They did that research, and I know it's old. But I don't know what that guy was, some kind of crazy wizard or something. I don't know. Priest, I don't know what it is. But
So we need to exorcise the demon, but it needs somewhere to go, like a phylactery.
okay,
Well, and the question is like having it enter the book as a phylactery and feeding it to the book are probably two separate things.
Feeding it to it.
well,
seems
I mean, the
better.
book is a device that holds creatures. Technically, I guess. I mean, like I said, I've never put a creature in there.
But you don't know what happens to them, right?
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, boy.
He's my kind of guy.
I mean, you're putting demons and shitheads in there. I never put anybody nice in there.
You sure you're fucking related?
It's not like I went down the street and grabbed some 9-year-old girl off the street and crammed her in the book. I never did that. Jesus.
Here's my immediate concern goes to what is it? The Ghostbusters when they put like too much shit in the thing
It overloads the.
and it overloads it. Yeah, like
Releases everything.
Well, when you put stuff in, it adds more pages. Because, most times the book has around, 200 pages or so about. And when you cram some in there, it usually adds like 2 dozen more pages.
There's probably more powerful shit in that book than that demon.
The book can do a lot of things.
It's got a point.
no.
Let me talk to you about the book a little bit, since you're all here. So, you guys have problems. I'm looking around, you guys are beating all this shit. Right? You guys are,
That's some wacky weed.
Eli can barely move around. He's so beat up, You're tender. He's tender. Even Susan's half beaten hell. So.
Uncle Bill can move better than Eli right now.
So one of the things you can do in the book is you can create a place to hide in the book.
No, I've
You
seen
can,
what
you can
Korval
go
did.
right in and sit in there and recover. It is what it is. We've done that in the middle of the jungle. One guy's got the book, moving around. Everybody's hiding in it. You know how easy it is to sneak around a whole company of guys? Man, it's fucking awesome. And we're going to sneak into the bad guys. You don't got to get one guy anywhere. 30 of them.
How do you get out?
Open the book up.
You better hope that point man doesn't get.
Well, that's the price you pay. Open the book up, tear the page out. It comes out.
I can imagine just getting stuck in that thing in the jungle and after your buddy
That's
gets
what
struck.
I was worried about with you when you disappeared.
You take risks. That's a lot less risky than trying to sneak 30 guys into a bad guy's base.
Yeah.
It works.
You're in the jungle.
Worked pretty good. Especially when you got a lot of guys tore up.
Mhm.
You could slip into a place and get a little downtime. Have a day or two to yourself, or 3 or 4, whatever.
Did the time pass normally for you in there?
Yeah. It's the jungle. I don't even know what the hell month it was most of the time. It seemed like it did, but I don't know that for sure. But, you guys were all high and mighty to go kill some vampires, but I was looking at you guys running out the house before and going, you guys are half in the grave already. I don't know. I'm sure this is a great idea. I understand sometimes there's urgency to situations.
Did kind of want to see that gargantuan.
Book can do a lot of things. Don't discount it. Just how many pages does it take?
How did you? I guess how do you know what's in it?
What do you mean?
How do you specifically know what's in it? I know you've had the book for so long, but like, how would I even know what to bring out?
What do you want to bring up?
You summon it from here, I think.
You tell it what it wants.
You tell it what you want and how it comes.
So, what was that thing that you were doing in the book?
That's what you were doing in the book.
Yeah. I wasn't supposed to be in there. I got pulled into it because I was, at the moment, weak.
If you're not strong of will, the book will control you. The book is a living entity. Best I can tell. I don't know what the hell it is. Entity, remnant of a god, I don't know. But you can think it, it can happen. I've pulled barbecues on it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you don't like to waste it on stupid shit like that. But I was young once as well, and come back on a heinous mission, we need a party, so I'll give them burgers and beer.
So if we bind a demon in there, and you give the book to Alex, 10 years later he has a lapse in judgment again. That demon coming out?
I don't know.
And then this is me thinking in game terms. Again, I don't know if there's a difference between using the item as an item of power that the demon can inhabit versus using the book to put the to trap it in.
Well, one of the things we did one time is we had to break into an enemy base. We need a quick way to leave. The only quick way to leave is to steal a helicopter. They have one. Nobody knows how to fly a helicopter. So it's going to take us 7 days to travel to the base. We put Corporal Billy in the book, and he learned how to fly a helicopter.
He came out a pilot.
So we got there, then we flew away. So worked pretty good. Now, he didn't have any practical experience, a little rough getting off the ground, but once he got going, we were okay.
So he learned to fly?
Well, we took some manuals. He took the manuals, went into the book,
Yep.
and sat in there and studied for those 7 days. Took a little food with him, whatever. That way he didn't have to worry about marching and everything because we didn't have time to wait.
So they carried him around while he learned how to fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a pretty good idea, I thought. I didn't come up with it, but, all the guys knew we had the book. Saved our bacon more than once.
Does someone have to be willing to go into the book?
I'm pretty sure anybody I put in there wasn't willing.
So, we go down...
Corporal Billy who went in the book. But...
If we go down to the southern tier with Leonard is, how easy is it to get him into the book if he doesn't want to go in?
Can you put me in the book and safely pull me back out?
I gotta tear the page up. So, if you willingly went into the book, let's say Eva says, I will go in the book, in the book she goes. I have to say, I want to bring Eva out of the book. I think of Eva, picture your mind in my face, tear the page off, throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
So when she goes in, she creates a page.
Correct. She creates a page, and there's more to it than that. It could be multiple pages. Depends on different things of the whatever you're putting in the book. Now, she's willing to go into the book. An unwilling creature
And if I don't want
can't fight back. So it's either got to be unconscious or
Oh,
powers.
I'm wondering
Okay,
if that's
okay.
how we get Leonard back up here.
put him in the book.
We subdue him, get him into the book. No one's any wiser. We're not transporting
Yeah.
somebody in handcuffs across the state.
And I never tried to pull anybody back out of the book. We didn't capture people a lot.
Oh, like an unwilling person?
Right, I never tried to take an unwilling person back out of the book. So I'm not sure what happens when you put an unwilling person in the book. So just keep that in mind. I don't know.
So you put them into the book, and then you just forgot about them, and then you used their pages to pull out whatever you wanted.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like I said, we didn't put nice people in the book.
Now, is there a connection to when you go and look at a page? Can you tell which page was put in there by which person that you put in?
I mean, can you read Inigon's book? Not very much. There's bits and pieces you can pick out, but it's a lot of weird shit.
Gameplay wise with this, I'm wondering like if we put Leonard into the book and then we use the book for something else.
Leonard, go away.
I'm assuming there's probably a chance that the page that
That could have been Leonard.
yeah,
Maybe.
because then we'd have to then the only way to know would be to I want to see Leonard rip the page out, put it down, and he might not come out.
Do you think the book is intelligent enough to say, I want Leonard and not the demon? I want only Leonard. Would it be able to separate them?
And that way Leonard comes out, but the demon stays in.
Going into the book or coming out?
Coming out.
Coming out.
Put them in
I don't
together.
know. That's a good question.
That's a really good question.
Damn.
We could find a spirit, cram it into someone, throw them in the book, see if we can get them up.
Hey, Eli.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eli has a spirit in him?
God,
He's got a
I think-
critter. Yes.
Quick, jump Eli.
That's interesting.
Never really tried.
What do Eli suggest?
Fucking retards talking about.
So Eva's suggested, well, if we put Leonard into the book, if we pull him out, is it possible that just Leonard comes out and the demon gets left behind inside the book? Or do we get them both?
Or can we just pull the demon out?
So if you will, that you just want Leonard to come out without the demon.
And I wonder if when they both go in, if it makes abundance of pages, because there's technically
'Cause I
two
know that.
entities going in.
And I don't know how things are judged, but when we put some people in, you might get a few pages, and some people would give like 30.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's strength of character or what.
Does
it
the
is.
book have a maximum capacity? Like it can only hold 500 things?
I don't know. I've never.
Tried it.
It's never
what I was
not
concerned
taken
about.
someone.
I mean, I think it's a good
Suddenly put a demon in, it's
avenue
gonna
for
down the
getting
page.
Leonard back up here
Well,
at least. Let's
Put
start
the
it.
Great Hunt in there.
Jeez.
So where did I come into that?
Into what?
Oh, I said maybe we'll just throw you in the book real
Let's see
quick
if
and
we
pull
can
your
get you out and leave your
demon in the book.
leave the we part behind.
You're not willing to try that, Jay?
I didn't say no. Hear that one, Zach?
Lizek says nothing, but you feel a sharp pain in your temple.
Huh.
Punching.
That seems
Aw.
yeah. No, you didn't do that.
I mean,
That's a really interesting question.
that is, but also just going down there and getting him into the book is much easier than trying to knock him out and
Yes.
Yeah.
drag him back in the back of a pickup truck or whatever.
Knowing what I know now, we use the book.
And then we can consult with Redmond about bringing him out.
We'll just put everything that's in the cells in this book too, and that's how we get our
The battery.
Power Stone out. We still have to know how to like get our hand on the Power Stone. Although I think it's probably related to there's probably a combination we have to do with the dice.
Yeah, somehow it's power in the basement, but yeah. No, it's a good idea. Throw everything in there. It's like cabin in the woods, just bury it all underground.
I think we just put the whole hunt in there.
Yeah, should we just dig up?
Go dig up the bodies. Throw them in the book.
I mean, we've got
All our
one-
problems go into the book.
That book
Alex just
binding
walks around
will
with the book
split.
open. You inside, you inside.
The binding's gonna split.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
oh, 100%.
There's got to be a point
Yeah.
where there's
Yeah.
just too
Just
much.
a fucking beacon of negative energy straight to the sky. Fucking gamma ray burst just out of Earth.
That ends the world.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Spirits are floating out everywhere.
Yep.
But so Uncle Ben is, or Bill, whatever, can show you how to put somebody who's unconscious into the book.
If they can't fight,
Yeah, you
I-
open it up and
I open
fucking
the-
cram them in.
I open the book. I will the
You'll read
person. Do I have to tear a page out to throw it down and say into the book, or do I just?
Yeah, I just open it up, lay there, and fucking cram them in head first.
Oh.
6'4"
The book fucking
Big dude.
consumes them.
Yeah. Okay. So I can literally just take the book and like start to probably feed him.
I
to
never
it.
do it that way. You usually open up on the ground and we cram the person in.
Yeah. Okay.
My head's just having a hard. This is the big dude. You saw him. Eli saw him.
He'll fit.
I mean, I went into the book, right?
The book makes room.
We put a tiger in the book one time.
Is it
Big
still
ass
in there?
tiger. I never called it out again.
And when you get in there, do you just kind of will what you need? Just say, I need a.
No, you
I
don't
need a
go.
desk.
You don't go into the book to will it. You are out of the book. You open it up. You rip a page out. You think what you want. Put it on the ground and out.
No, but when you go in.
willingly go in,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you say, "Give me my bedroom,"
Okay.
you know, or give us. We used to do the rec room. Give us the rec room of the barracks, which had bunks and
Okay.
everything.
So what did you think of when you opened the book?
I wasn't thinking at all.
No, I was looking for answers,
Oh,
and
okay.
I got them.
In a fucked up way, but you got them.
Yeah.
Tell them it's a baby shower registry.
Of
Yeah,
which
take a
no
look in here.
man would ever show any interest in whatsoever.
No, we've got to knock him out.
Yeah.
Secondly, what do we tell Tina? Or don't?
Tell her everything. She's got
We're
magic
gonna-
weapons, there's demons. I'll tell her what's going on.
You tell her we're gonna kidnap her nephew.
We're gonna put him in this book and take him to the Reverend. She knows the Reverend. She can call the Reverend and talk to the Reverend.
I think we get the Reverend to tell her. Yeah, well, I mean, I was still kind of leaning towards putting it into the spear, but
I'm with Suzanna on this. I don't think we have corrupting
no,
the
that
tools we need.
that's fine. That's fine. So once we get this, here's the thing though. Once we get this demon out of Leonard, how do we actually get it in the book?
I
Like,
think
'cause
that's where
I-
Redmond comes in.
Well, maybe he can like subdue it, or
Well, remember, it's looking for somewhere to go. If the book's open,
Maybe it'll just go there. What can I do in here?
Yeah, we open it in the circle.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah, again, my mind keeps thinking like, oh no, it's gonna actually,
Oh, take over the
No,
it's gonna like
no,
take over the book instead of going in it.
no
but-
doubt it's gonna do that.
What's the most powerful thing you've put in the book? I mean, you've got the four-armed monster dude.
No, they just thought of
Oh,
that.
you just pulled it out.
They just thought of
I don't know, I put a Chinese general in there once. He gave us like 40 pages.
Yeah, probably like all the intelligence he knew and shit. And...
Maybe he also had something inside of him.
spiritual or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had something inside of him, all right, about 15 bullet holes.
Fair
Dirty
enough.
prick. Killed 2 of our men.
So do we all go down tomorrow?
Yeah.
Do we get the spear while we're down there, or do we have to?
Oh,
go
we're
through-
gonna.
Yeah.
we're leaving with the spear and Leonard.
I think
yeah.
we need to. I think we need to leave with the spear. Yeah.
I got a headache just thinking about that.
I do too. I'll hand you a bottle.
Well,
Not even bother pouring a shot. I just drink out the bottle and give it
I
back
know
to
I
you.
always have some skepticisms here, so I'm going to play off of those fears. I'm going to throw something else out there just a little bit, because now that you really got me thinking about this. You know, when I was in my 20s running around the jungles of Nam, I didn't really think about the philosophy behind the book or any of that crazy stuff. Now that I'm a little older, I guess maybe I'm wiser. I don't know if that's horse shit or not, but anyway. So, it's a demon, right? That came
Yeah.
from hell, right? Does hell exist?
The void
The
is what
void?
we got.
Whatever the
told.
hell you want to call it. So, if demons live in the void or hell, whatever you want to call it, what are they like there? Do they have form?
No, I don't think the way we think of it, no.
Because maybe you can go there and kill it.
One of us go into the book and fight it.
Could all go in the book and fight it either one. Because isn't that how it's supposed to work? Like if you kill a demon on its home world, it's dead, right? Is that how it works?
I guess.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember way back to my Catholic school days. It's just been a while.
I don't think you can ever truly kill a demon. I think it just
Recycles.
remanifests, yeah.
Well, if we think back to Mr. Lutz's games, no, you can
Right.
kill a demon.
No, it
But you
returns
have-
back to the 9 layers of hell.
No, if you kill it in hell,
In
though,
hell, it's dead.
it's dead.
If you kill a devil in hell, it's dead.
Devil, demons.
And if you
demons
kill a
of the
demon in the abyss, it's dead.
That's true in the game.
Is that a true statement? It's a thought. Then you don't have to worry about Leonard at all. If you kill the demon, can you bring it back and kill it there? I guess. I don't. Does it have a body while it's in Leonard now?
It's fine.
It's Leonard's body now, but if you get it out of Leonard and you send it back there, maybe you can kill it there. I don't know. Just a thought. Trying to give you options. I mean, it all sounds bonkers to me anyway. But
Says the man who has summoning healing antelopes out of.
hey, I get you.
Just saying.
You want us to show them bonkers? Go show them the basement.
What's in the basement?
That looks okay.
Everything.
He's through the basement.
Shut the book. Tuck it away, and then
Start at 5E,
Yeah, just
which one's
The little
5e?
girl.
the harbinger of death.
You came down and told the prison?
Yeah, I'll show him the prison.
He's like, whoa. Wait a minute. You guys got a goddamn prison down here. Put the demon in the prison.
Wow.
That means putting Leonard into prison.
Well, I already talked about it. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure his aunt and girlfriend would miss him.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the whole point is to that Leonard survives.
In
What are
space.
you doing with all the monsters down here?
well, we really don't know what they are
What
or what they
are you
do.
doing?
Don't talk for him, Dad. Fork it over.
I'm all over. I'm moving around. Not good.
These were here before we got here.
Not throwing it.
The previous owner was in the monster hunting business.
Interesting. And you chose to continue, apparently.
You're really
We
good
didn't
at
really
things.
have a choice. We kind of got thrown into it. He left us in his will, and it's been a week.
Oh yeah.
Literally a week.
It's funny when you say that.
We got paid today. By the way.
I hope.
We get
100 large got deposited today.
paid for this?
Okay. What did we do?
Killed a whole fuck ton of vampires.
We didn't even do that.
Referral fee.
20K a week is not a bad living.
Just refer to the.
Where do I sign up for that?
Courtesy of Task Force Valkyrie.
Refer to the 24 other elves in our backyard that they can have.
Just so you know.
Okay.
Full disclosure.
So I don't feel bad about ordering the binoculars.
No, that's fine. That's an approved purchase.
Why don't we get Task Force Valkyrie to come nuke the fucking graveyard?
Yeah, I mean, I wish we had that poll, but you'd have to convince Marcy to tell him. And I don't know where they put elves on their threat level.
Those are more powerful than vampires.
So I guess we go get Leonard then.
In the morning. The only other thing I want to do that night is stay down and kind of go through the pictures I took of that one room with the iconography on the walls.
Okay.
And kind of just spend a few hours
Translate.
seeing what what's about.
Okay. Yeah, give me an intelligence. What's it called? You can use the library.
As well.
Yep.
One, two, 3 successes.
He's begging for me now.
Okay. 3 successes?
Yeah.
Good? Alright, so. What the fuck? There's a lot of strange symbology. I mean, it takes you maybe the first hour or so to realize that this is this whole room is designed to draw power through it and send it somewhere else. That's the first thing that you figure out. The second thing that you figure out is that the room was designed to have 6 threads run through it.
By threads, you mean what?
Lives.
Yeah, those are mystics.
So it takes you the next hour to figure that out. The third hour, you figure out where that power is going, you believe.
Ooh, fuck. Okay.
That makes you really scratch your head.
But I don't know where the power's going.
No, you know, you figured it out.
Where?
You think the power is going to the Queen of Winter. You're not quite sure what that reference is.
Well, I've read Narnia.
Mad. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, it's probably near midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it takes you a couple hours. You're like, oh shit.
I'm gonna make my way upstairs. I'm assuming Alex and Suzanna are downstairs, like normal.
I don't know. People.
Well,
have
because
problems.
you hoes take all the beds up
Right.
there.
Normally, Eva goes upstairs. I go
Well, it's
upstairs.
better downstairs now that there's a door.
And stuff. But are either of you awake at 1 o'clock?
More than likely.
No.
I might be, because I wanted to, before going to bed, I wanted to call Tina, and then I also wanted to try to meditate with that little
I'll let you have your conversation with Tina first before,
Okay.
because that would probably happen while I was researching.
I
You're
will.
calling Tina that evening?
Well, I'll text her first and say, hey, if you're available, give me a call.
She'll call you back in a few minutes.
Okay. Hey, I'm sorry we did not immediately call you back. We met up with Grandfather Ben
Uncle Ben.
Oh, no. He was grandfather.
Grandpa.
Grandpa Ben?
No, the uncle.
He was great uncle.
Great uncle. Oh.
I have Grandpa Ben right now.
Nope, that's Uncle Ben.
Oh.
Okay.
We had two uncles.
Uncle Ben makes rice. Great Uncle Ben.
Great Uncle Ben. Okay. I wrote Grandfather Ben too on his thing.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Old man Ben.
Old man Ben.
Ben.
So we
had that
had
problem last game too.
quite an evening with werewolves and a big fight, and it was pretty intense. But what we understand is, and you're safe to talk right now, right?
Yeah, there's nobody home but me.
Okay, wonderful. We are very sure that Leonard went through some kind of ritual almost against his will, and he is possessed by absolutely a demon. We've spoken with the priest, Davis Redmond, and he says he knows you, actually. We witnessed him working on an exorcism. We think we have enough power to get this thing out of him, but we need to get him to Davis Redmond, and he's probably not going to go willingly. And we think the best chance is to knock him out. Subdue him in some way.
Okay.
Some safe way.
Okay.
Take one, give the dog one.
I mean, I'm sure I can drug him.
That would be extremely helpful.
I'm not super excited about that. But
Well, no, we don't know what else to do. We don't
rather
wanna...
it be that way than you beat him unconscious or something.
Right. Or anger a demon and trigger him to destroy everything. We don't know. Additionally, one solution once we get that demon out of him is to offer up the spear, and that could potentially contain the demon. So we may need both Leonard and the spear to bring to Redmond in one shot.
Okay. I mean, the spear's not really a problem. Just have to drug Leonard enough where he's, how to...
Yeah. Will you see him tomorrow? Okay, because we're gonna
Sometimes a little bit erratic.
Recommend to Lord.
we'll try to get down there. Let's say,
Why would you come down?
oh, to get him.
Oh, I figured I would drug him and throw him in the car.
Shoot, even better. Can you do you have the strength to get in? Do you need help?
Well, I'm sure my husband could muscle him in the car. If you're going to help him.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Minister Redmond is a good man and tries to help. A little strange in his approach.
Yeah.
Unorthodox.
Oh, we saw it. We saw it with our own eyes. What he's doing is working.
Do you think this is the best idea?
I think it's our only idea. We've been studying it for some time.
Okay. When would you like me to bring him up?
Let me call the minister, see if we can set up a time, and I'll try and figure out how to get that to work for you.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me know.
Awesome.
We need to set up an emergency exorcism.
Yep. All
We
right.
don't know when he's coming, but we're coming in hot.
And yeah, we can let him know that we can contain him in the book if necessary. We just don't really want too many people witnessing that, likely.
Yeah, so then I'll come up afterwards and whoever's awake downstairs, I'll kind of explain what I learned about the room.
Okay.
So new player in the mix.
Queen of Winter.
Queen of Winter.
That's Oral. It's always been Oral versus Odin. That's it. That's what happens in the skies. That's what happens in my head. It's always oral. She kills my favorite flowers.
So, she's part of this whole Grey Hut cycle thing.
She is.
So are the vampires funneling power in here? Or the hunt?
If
I
they
don't know.
want to wipe out humanity.
Are you awake,
Drugs.
Alice, for this, or
No.
Wake
no.
up.
Suzanna, you are?
Yeah,
Okay.
No, I'm crashed out. Had enough of this day.
Often referred to as Biera or Kaliak in Swiss and Scottish mythology as a powerful goddess associated with winter storms, creation of landscapes.
He's relentless.
She's depicted as a fierce old woman who controls the harshness of winter. Is known for her role in the seasonal cycle, transforming into a younger form as spring approaches. So apparently, the Rochester winter pissed off the Queen of Winter at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Shame.
Was the 19 days where it was under fucking 20?
Yeah, exactly.
1 degree. I don't know what she has to do with this.
But she has something to do if the vampires are trying to open up a door for her.
Funneling.
Oh, so she. Interesting.
Well, also, Tina says she can just drug him when he comes over and bring her body to us. So great. But we'll have to set up a time with Redmond, try and make everything line up.
So she's coming tomorrow.
Well, I don't think Redmond's going to answer this late. So I'd have to call him. I could leave him. I'll call him, actually, and leave him a voicemail. Say, hey, give me a call as soon as you can. Thank you. So he'll probably wake me up at some point. I'll try to coordinate. Meanwhile, the Queen of Winter is going to freeze us all in hell.
Yeah.
If we can talk to Samantha, if she has any knowledge of this, since she was part of it. Or is she just like a battery?
I think that's what they were. I think they were just all
Battery.
batteries. Yep.
Or power source, whatever, to
They had to get
channel it, the energy.
they had to get enough people with spiritual connection to feed off that spiritual energy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hmm.
So she rules the winter months from Samhain to Beltane, so November to May. On February 1st, she gathers firewood for the remaining winter. If the day is sunny, it indicates she intends to prolong winter. If stormy, it suggests she has overslept and will soon lose her power.
So she's Phil.
Alex, give me a composure plus empathy roll.
You dream, you know.
So she is
let's
both
say,
winter and summer. That's interesting.
What's your roll?
Spring approaches, she visits the Well of Youth, where she drinks magical waters that rejuvenate her. Transformation symbolizes the seasonal cycle where she shifts from a powerful winter goddess into a youthful figure associated with spring. So she's yin and yang.
Comes out on in bulk looking for the sun.
1 success on my composure and empathy. Oh, you're not gonna tell me anything. Okay.
Oh, it's fucking with
Noted.
your head.
You answer.
Because remember the vampire, or someone got the message that the vampires were a tool. So is that tool to bring her here for the time of the Great Hunt?
Well, Gavin and Eva give me, Gavin and Eva give me a presence plus empathy, please.
I'm sleeping. It's Hatman.
You got touched by it. We didn't.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Eva, you're downstairs and you're chit-chatting with Gavin and Susan. Eli, where are you at? Have you gone to bed?
Just trying to follow along.
Have you gone to bed in the game?
It's like 1 a.m. Were you staying up or did you go to sleep?
I was down, whatever you're doing, I'm bugging you with research.
Okay. So he's with
Okay.
us then.
All right. So you guys are down in the lab, chit-chatting. Alex is upstairs asleep. And Eva, suddenly all the hair on the back of your neck stands up. You're like,
I don't like that.
what the fuck is that about?
Something's up. Something's up.
Eli's kind of half nodding off in the corner, but he's kind of awake, you know. He's gotten tired of throwing peanuts at Gavin, so you're like, it's almost like something was watching briefly, and then it faded out.
But Suzanne and I are fine.
Yeah, you guys were chit-chatting.
I got the creeps like someone's staring at me.
Take the house you're in, seriously.
I mean, extra creeps.
Alex rolled me one die. Tell me slow.
I'm gonna go upstairs and check on
This
little
one.
girl.
4.
So you go upstairs, you're looking around, the front door's now locked, so they don't back out.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, okay, you check the usual, the plastic and the boards holding the study windows together, that's still intact.
There's no Fomorian coming through.
Yeah, I mean, everything's boarded up and stuff, so okay, first everything seems fine.
I'm gonna go check on the girl.
You go upstairs and you peek in and out on Leia, and you see the silverware and the bed. There's an indent in the bed, but the whole bed is covered in flowers, like growing flowers and everything. You don't see the girl anymore. Like just massive amounts of flowers that grow up on the bed.
But there's a big indent in there.
Yeah, like the bed is sagged a bit.
Can I reach? I'm gonna reach in, like maybe there's an invisible creature.
No, you don't feel any creature. You feel soil and earth and dirt and plants growing on it, and you see all these beautiful flowers there.
Plant that seed in it.
Okay.
Maybe she opened up a realm to go home. Because they told me. Well, oh wait, and technically, I wasn't there. We saw that. Maybe she opened up a world so that she could get some sunshine. The room is intact. There's no.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the room.
Okay.
So it's as per normal. The silverware's spread around the edge of the bed.
Yeah, this looks like a realm opening in a really good place to grow a little group. Whatever
Does
she's
it-
doing.
When we were in her realm, are the flowers and everything, what does it look like? The flowers does it look like the stuff that we saw in her, on her side of the?
I would think so. The way you described it.
Yeah, blue and purple and red and a lot of very. It's almost like if you went to a botanical gardens and you see all the beautiful flowers
Yeah.
and stuff. It's kind of like that.
Does anything happen to the seed?
No. You terminated? We had to give it blood the last time.
He had like special tattoos on me too. Okay, pull out my little pocket knife.
You cut yourself.
Yeah.
All those tattoos that were there flare. But you don't see them all the time. It flares and drips into there. And like some of the flowers like change and morph a little bit and stuff. It took a day for it to happen last time. So.
Did you put the seed in there?
Mm-hmm. It looked like a real cozy spot to grow.
Give me a presence roll. Just straight presence. You're not alone.
Just one.
Kind of cool up here. You know, you're just a little chill. Like,
Window's still sealed though. Check
yeah,
it out.
windows closed. And there's 2 windows up here that don't close.
Grab a blanket in the bed. Still sit next to the garden.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. It's okay.
You hear a voice quietly talk to you. It's Audionautix. I'm sorry, Eva. I gave too much of myself. I can no longer be part of this realm, so I've gave it away. I've given all I can give. I enjoyed my time with you and your friends. And I protected you as best as I could. But there is not enough magic to sustain me here anymore.
Eva will sit there and cry.
You say, mourn me not. One word of advice. I don't think the elves really matter. You hear the creak of the floorboards in the hallway. Somebody's up moving about. You wish to take a look?
No.
You keep the door open, from a solemn occasion with Audionautix. And you see Alex walking down the hallway. Sleepwalking, perhaps.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
On his head is a fedora. And he walks down to the last bedroom and goes in the door.
Alex is
I got a knife in my hand.
There's no camera, but Shawna just thought about hitting me.
And touched you, pal.
I don't think he told anybody, right?
I didn't know.
I'm the only one who saw it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Whose room did he go in?
The one where I normally sleep, back room.
Oh, he walked into your room?
Well, I'm not in there. I'm
Oh, that's
downstairs.
right, you're downstairs. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he went down to the end, which is where Gavin usually
Yeah, that was Ed's main room.
And I'm awake. Like I'm
And you're
awake.
like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna go follow him.
Okay.
And we're
So
well
you-
down in the
You
basement.
follow him. The door is partially open. Are you going to peer through the door?
Yeah.
So you're looking through the door, and you see Alex is standing in front of the bed. I mean, you're just seeing the back of him. There's one little lamp on in here, so it's not super bright, but it's not dark. You know, just a little shadowy. And you see he is running his hands up and down. You know, the bed isn't really made. Just the covers are kind of pulled up. You know, kind of quick thing you do when you're running out the house. And Alex is running his hands up and down the blanket on the bed, like he's feeling it. And then he's got his forearms on there. And you hear whispering.
Is it his voice?
It's hard to tell since it's the whispers. You know, like he's saying something. And then he takes the fedora off his head and sets it on the pillow. And he stands up, and you see the fedora just kind of fade, almost like fall into the pillow or fade into the pillow. And then Alex turns around, you see his eyes are still closed, and he's walking towards the door where you're peeking through the crack. Do you want to wake him up, or do you want to let him go by?
Alex. I'll just say his name softly.
Only one die, Alex.
7.
He doesn't seem to stir. He walks the door and starts to pull the door open. He steps out into the hallway and
Just follow him.
he goes back to the room where he was and goes back to bed.
I'm gonna go check out the pillow where the fedora melted into.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Be glad that's all he did in there.
Get the black light.
Just saying. Be glad that's all he did.
Eli, you get the master bedroom now.
We've upgraded you. Compliment to the complimentary master suite.
Damn right, I'm sleeping in the recliner.
Sleeping on the carpet now.
Can't bang.
All right. So yeah, you're in there looking. I mean, you don't see anything. Just the bed, you know, like it was before he was in there.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on him in his where he just went to lay back down.
Okay. Yeah, he's in there lightly snoring. The sleep doesn't, no difference really.
Don't you dare wake me up, all right?
No,
I'm recovering.
I'm gonna wake you up. But I'm gonna go check on. I'm gonna go downstairs to Gavin
Okay.
and Eli, and we slept.
Yeah, we're down in the basement.
Suzanna.
Eli's kind of fading in and out. He's a little bit bored, but
I'm gonna come down. Myself and Eva have tears kind of still smearing down. So listen, a lot of weird shit just happened. Everything's okay as far as I know.
No vamps?
No. Avondalea left us. She doesn't have the power to stay in this world. I heard her voice. It's very sad. She gave everything she could.
Well, we knew that her power was fading, yeah.
And she said the elves matter not. Additionally, I was in there and I heard Alex walking down the hallway. He walked into your room. He was wearing a hat. He was wearing Hatman's hat. He walked into your room, took the hat off, set it on your pillow, but the hat disappeared and faded into the pillow. I didn't try to touch him or wake him. I said his name softly. He didn't react. He walked back to his room, and he was snoring when I went back down to check on him.
Motherfucker.
I don't know if Hatman got to him. If he's shadowing. If Hatman, I don't know enough about that. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening. Additionally, she left behind this beautiful little garden area where her bed was, and I was very compelled to put the seed in. I still kind of got a cut here. And I fed it, so we'll see if.
Well, that makes sense if she opened portal back to her realm. That part of it bled outward. Well, I mean, I'm sad to see her go, but also she did need to go home.
Yeah.
But Alex, what does that mean? If he's...
So it's gotta be
It's like 2 o'clock,
in
yeah.
the morning.
I'm like wound up. But...
Yeah, I mean, he's acting out, man. Yeah, really. I mean, because I saw him, like you described, at the foot of my bed.
Yeah.
But I've never felt the urge to wear a hat.
It wasn't even a real hat. He was literally wearing his shadow hat. It just melted into your pillow.
Sitting in my bed
Right?
door.
Yeah, Eli can sleep there now.
I'll sleep anywhere.
Yeah, there you go.
You guys are down there talking about this, and suddenly you hear a blood-curdling scream from upstairs. You believe it's Alex, the top of his lungs, like he was set on fire.
Hauling ass upstairs. Okay.
You guys are like, holy shit. You start to run up out of the lab, and you get to the stairs. You're running up the stairs. As you're running up the stairs, you realize you can see your breath. It's frosty cold as you move up the stairs. I think we'll stop here.
I just wanted a second night's rest. That's all I wanted.
God damn. We left the door open. Eli.
Oh,
What is coming into our house?
You can take 5 experience points.
So I'm at 12 now. I need to spend.
Good job, everybody. That's a lot of thinking game, that one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like learning the lore dump on the book.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, that brings up a lot of possible uses.
There's a lot of pros and cons.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, it sounds like it could help in some situations, but also backfire at us.
Perfect kind of trigger.
Yeah, I know, exactly. The double-edged sword here. Solve some of the problems, but just putting too many of them create a problem. Well, Jay, I hope Em feels better.
Been a long week.
And none of you get sick either.
Mm-hmm.
So far, so good.
Yeah, good.
That's good.
All right, guys. See you next time.
All right, have a good night.
Good night, Jay.
What the fuck?
What did I do to Alex?
I'm more worried about
leave me alone, damn it.
I'm more worried about what you did to get Gavin's bed.
Well, I've been having like poopy hump his pillow or nothing.
No, but I ain't putting my head on that bed anymore. I'm sleeping on the couch now.
Yeah, the Evangelia thing. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said.
It takes her a lot of energy to go
Maintain.
dragon form and stuff, because
Well, because the last time, I think the wizard said like she could only do that so much, and then she's
Well, even she said in the beginning that, you know, once she woke up, her power was fading. And so she was
she only had so much time.
Right. You know, she slept as much as she could, but I think coming into dragon form and helping us in the vampire
Firefight. Well, yeah, because
drained
she
what
was.
she had left.
She was.
To go on full dragon mode
Yeah.
and put out the fire and chomp bad guy, you know, that probably
yeah.
drained everything out of her.
Probably whatever she had left in reserve. That's for sure.
But yeah, hopefully that brings the seed up. back to life real soon. I mean, if it's soil from her realm and mixed with your blood.
Go, Gordon.
Yeah.
Let's resolve some threads this game.
No, it did. I was
It
going
opened
through
up
my
a whole
to-do
bunch
list.
more.
And actually cut, cross them out, and
Why don't you be able to resolve some problems once in a while, you know?
no, it was good to finally talk to Redmond, because I know
Yeah.
he's been on the list for a long time.
He had a lot of answers.
Yeah, and it was just, we always said we need to talk to him, but
Yeah,
it
look-
never
Yeah.
came to fruition.
It was never time.
Yeah.
It was never time.
Yeah. No, knowing that Marcy took care of the vamp
Remember-
threat.
Think about how much time has passed. Like,
Yeah.
We're on our 8th day of in-game. Or 8th or 9th, I forget which one it is, but still, yeah.
not very long.
No, great session.
Mhm.
Thanks as always, Shawn.
Thank you for coming and bringing snacks and recording and
Yep. And we'll see everyone else
everything.
next time.